I need to know what our XP is because I don't know what happened to my
13.
where I had it.
It's just looking at that.
I still have 900 written on my character on it, and I know it wasn't that. So
No, I think we got some. Let's see, 1383.
1383. So
is the number that you should be.
So add 483. Hey, we're over halfway to level 4. Nice.
What do we need? 2700 for fourth?
Yep, 27. Yep.
Yeah, that's unlike those poor Temple of Elemental people who are still stuck on first level because it goes by milestones and not XP.
And they've only played like what, 4 or 5 times?
Five times.
I think that that problem has taken care of itself finally. So
yeah, half of us are in that game too. So
exactly, and that's what the fix to the problem was.
Got to get reliable people.
Right, hard to find.
Well, I mean, I totally understand when somebody's work situation changes.
Oh yeah,
which we had quite a bit of. So, just chalk it up to luck. One group works out really well, the other group doesn't work out at all. Put them together, and problem's fixed.
Nisha says to be right back, but don't you have to be here to be back?
She was here, and I didn't see her, but now she is. She should be part of the.
And technically, you do have to be right back. To be back, you'd have to be there. Yeah.
Can't be.
Let's see here.
So, how's everybody's week going?
I didn't sleep at all last night, so
No?
I'm literally like on caffeine and fumes right now,
and gummies,
and alcohol and Gatorade.
Nice.
Do you like bananas?
It's Friday Eve.
Do you like bananas, George?
I love bananas. I had bananas in my cereal this morning with special K red berries.
They say that bananas have tryptophan in it, so if you eat a banana or two at night before you go to bed, it's supposed to help you sleep.
I will need to stock up on more bananas then, because I do love bananas. I usually cut them up and throw them in my cereal or eat them.
Absolutely, yeah.
I actually last night I had it with a snack. I just cut up a banana, cut up a peach. Actually, it was a nectarine, not a peach. I like nectarines better because they're more.
I pick up a bunch of bananas every week at the grocery store.
Oh, same here.
And then I watch them rot on my counter.
No, I try
before I throw them out.
I only pick up 4. I only pick up 4 because I can't, 4, just 4 bananas, and then the only reason it got thrown in the cereal is because I was starting to spot. I was like, oh no. So yeah, 4 bananas a week. That'll keep me happy.
Well, my puppy decided to try and kill herself last night.
Oh dear!
What?
Wow, you must have. She must have really been upset with you.
Well, she got into a plastic bottle full of liquid ibuprofen for children and proceeded to chew through the bottle and drink it all.
Oh dear!
And by the time we found the bottle, it was too late to make her puke and all that stuff. So we've been dealing with. Fortunately, she's behaving normally, and the vet says she'll probably be okay. But she's had some bloody diarrhea today.
I can imagine. Yes, I mean I don't want to, but I could.
No, it's not fun.
No, I mean it would definitely be a mess. Yes, I remember when we first got our first dog back many years ago, and that first night was a mess because he pooped in the kennel, and then I went to check him out because he's yelling, and all of a sudden there's poop all over me. So now I gotta clean. I'm literally taking a shower with the dog, with this like 2-month-old puppy, so we could wash each other off.
Now
I've never had to go through anything quite like that.
No, I was just like I mean the dog needed to be cleaned. I need to be cleaned. I just said, well, he's coming in the shower with me, and I'm like. My wife, it's 2 a.m. My wife thinks I'm insane. I'm like, yeah, I'm insane, but I'm gonna get clean. And he's gonna get clean, and we're gonna make sure everyone's clean. And then I have to spend like another. I didn't go to bed. I actually took off the the next day from work because I spent the next 2 hours cleaning the carpet too. It's an obsessive compulsive thing. When I get there, I get crazy. I get there. It happens.
Yeah, that just sounds like a whole lot of not fun.
A whole lot of not fun. But man, I love that dog. He was the best. I even named my company after him.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yes. It was named Phoenix with an F, F-E-N-I-X.
Oh.
Should have been 2 E's or should have been accent over the I, but or an accent over the E to make the proper enunciation. But that's the way the kids wanted to spell it.
Mm-hmm.
So I spelled it. That's how I named the company, Phoenix Tech.
Cool. I didn't know you had your own company. What do you do exactly?
I'm a self-employed IT guy.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's why I said I could get you.
And Dell dealer. Yeah.
Yeah. If you need a new computer, I get special discounts from Dell, so I get I get it at cost. I could get you a computer quoted, send you out the quote directly, so that they'll put the tax and you could pay them directly, and they'll ship you the computer. So.
Okay, remind me of that because I'm starting a 3-month job, and so August I won't get paid at all, but September I'm going to start getting some really decent paychecks. And the intention is to buy a new computer because the computer I'm using right now, Microsoft is not going to be supporting it come next year, and the thing crashes all the time anyway. Speaking of which, guess who didn't decide to go through the laptop this week like I did last week? So if it crashes again, you'll be dealing with a crash.
Well, we'll know that it's the extra whatever. But you also said that it was Fantasy Ground. I mean, I saw the previous videos. It seems like Fantasy Ground.
I mean, you couldn't just blame me. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we could blame you.
She's back.
That's what we do.
Oh yeah, I've been sitting here listening. I'm just eating food because I was running a little late today.
What are you eating today?
A brat because I'm from Wisconsin and that's what we eat.
Brat, like a bratwurst? Is that what you mean? A bratwurst?
Like a beer brat?
They're just called brats here. You're wrong.
Brats.
Is it covered in cheese?
No, that's a cheddar wurst. Those are different.
Oh, okay.
But those are filled with cheese.
Yeah, you got to have a
It's different.
specific name for every type of brat with its, with its condiments.
It's important
pairing.
here, okay, guys?
So
Okay,
hold on now. If you had a brat in a bun and you had cheese on the brat, wouldn't that just be a brat with cheese?
Yes,
That would
but if
be.
it's in the brat, because we do things
Yeah, then it's a
big
cheddar
here,
wurst.
then it's a cheddar wurst, and that's pretty common too.
What if you have pepper jack in the brat?
I don't. Then you have some sort of other title for it because it's not
Okay.
cheddar. It's
Yeah, but that's what I'm
pepper
asking.
jack
Would it be
and
like a
whatever brat.
pepper
'cause
jack wurst? Is it
Wouldn't it be
a pepper wurst?
wouldn't they call it something like Italian pepperwurst?
No, that's
no.
weird. They
Italian
would
be
probably
like
just have a
onions and
list of
peppers.
what the ingredients are and then call it brat. Like they have a bunch of really weird ones at some of our local grocers. So beer brats are a very normal thing, but then they'll have I just saw at our local grocer, they have spotted cow beer brats now, so it's very specific. So when you get to have the more specific things, like it's not cheddar, it's just some sort of other cheese, it gets more specific and longer in title.
Interesting.
We're weird folks here. We like very specific details.
Mm-hmm. Now here in Eastern Washington, we have a lot of Germans here. I'm one of them, so we have a lot of there's a lot of brats and stuff like that. But if there's anything weird about the brat, we don't get too into the naming conventions like you would. It's just what if it's there on the shelf, we grab it and eat it.
They're so good.
It sounds good. Although
different regions of this country have foods that are specific to that region. For instance, I spent 8 years in the Massachusetts area, living outside of Fall River, which is right by Providence, Rhode Island, and they have such a large Portuguese population there that there's certain foods that you can find there that are kind of unusual elsewhere in the country, such as Mozambique, such as chorizo. And Portuguese chorizo is not the same as Mexican chorizo. It's its own thing. And there's all kinds of these things, steak with an egg on top. So,
Well, steak and eggs is a
That
common
sounds
British
really
thing.
good too.
what's that?
Steak and eggs is a common British thing, I know.
I had never actually heard about it until I moved there, so it could very well be.
Timer's done.
Timer countdown is complete.
Countdown is complete, and we are
I'm sorry, I'm
live.
still eating.
All right, so this is Odyssey of the Dragonlords. I'm Darren Drader, the DM, and we're going to go ahead and go around and introduce ourselves, and we're going to start with Ken.
Yeah, I'm Ken, playing Bane this week. And just here having fun. And be playing the Siren Paladin.
Cool. I think a bug just flew up my nose, so I apologize. I'm grabbing my
rolled a
nose
one.
for a reason. If there's a living bug now, it's going to be in there dead.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
That's one way to do it.
All right, George.
I am George. I play Kairos, the warlock nymph, on our session 10. This is session 10, folks, of our
Session
Odyssey of the
10.
Dragonlords.
Really?
Yeah,
that means we're going to be 30 hours in by the end of this. Can you believe it?
it's crazy.
And we're still at the beginning of this thing.
I have nothing to promote other than my crazy self, and that's it. I'm just here to have fun and have a good time.
Okay, Dan.
Hey, I'm Dan. I'm playing Roziki, the Minotaur fighter who's trying to be a hero. You can find me on Progressive D&D, where we just started a cool new series of talking about Dungeons and Dragons live stream. Where coming up this Monday, we're gonna have a special guest. He just happens to be on this stream. Darren's gonna be joining us and talking to us about some publishing and running D&D games live. So check out Progressive D&D on YouTube, and you can actually go out there. It's scheduled. So go out there and hit the little bell thing so you're notified.
Excellent.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
All right, Mando.
Can't hear you, Matt.
The mute gods have been appeased.
You're very low. It's like you're super low.
It's like you're yelling at us from the far end of a tunnel.
It's like I'm hearing you from Muffy's mic or something.
Is that any better?
Not really.
Not much.
Just Pico.
Always watch for the volume controls on your headphones.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
You also might want to check your settings in your Windows to see where your Discord
Or your settings
or
on
on this thing is.
yeah,
set.
that thing, StreamYard.
Yeah.
Sometimes my StreamYard wants to do the volume off my camera, so I have to change it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me.
Go down to your bottom right, click on your speaker, and see what your volume mixer is doing. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Lower right next to your clock speaker.
Maybe we just come back to you once you figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get back.
Let's do
Click
that.
click on that and see what your volume settings are. Anyway, we'll come back to you. I'm the other Matt. I'm the original Matt, I guess, since he keeps referring to himself as the other Matt. But,
G Matt.
I'm exclusive to the Thursday, every other Thursday when we play the Odyssey of the Dragonlords, where I play Galen, a wood elf rogue. That's it.
Cool. All right, Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm not important. I just played Isha, and she's probably gonna get the party killed. Who knows? Yeah. I might not be important, but this weekend badge sales go live Saturday at noon Central Time for GaryCon, and I'm very excited. I'm gonna try and get one. It
Cool.
shouldn't hopefully be a problem.
Cool. And
Did
once
we-
again, I'm still wishing I could get out there to GaryCon again, but I have my doubts.
Is that any better?
That's
Yes.
a lot.
Yeah,
There you are.
Whatever you did
When
work.
is GaryCon again?
It's in March, like mid-March. I think this year it's like the 20th, 23rd. Yes, the 20th to 23rd. I had to pull up my calendar. I don't have notes handy.
The important thing that you need to know about GaryCon is it's in the spring, but it's in just that part of spring where you're likely to have a foot of snow show up overnight while you're there.
Yep, that's just how Wisconsin is. Everywhere. All winter, all spring.
That's
Little
part
bit
of
May.
that's part of the je ne sais quoi of the place.
Mhm.
It's
The allure, the
it's
mystic.
a weird
allure.
place here.
Hey, did we ever split that gold that we acquired? I had like my notes, but I don't think we ever split the gold.
Hey, hold on. It's my turn. My turn.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot
Wait,
about
we need to hear who's
Okay,
yeah,
smashed.
sure. I guess you're important too.
I'm just the GM. Yeah, so I am Darren Drader, and I'm a game designer, and it's time for some blatant self-promotion. Come to my drive-through store and check out Omega Force Shadowhawk's core book. This is a $15 PDF. The print version is available through lulu.com, and I've got my copy, and it looks really sweet. Let's see if the camera will actually pick it up.
It did for a second.
It's trying. It's trying.
Your
There we go.
face. Yeah, there it
It's
is.
trying.
Love it.
This is Military Adventure of 2075. It is a original game, D percentage based, which has an ascending scale. It is classless. It is raceless, and it is what's the other less that it is? Anyway, bottom line. Bottom line, you decide how you want to allocate your points into your ability scores, your skills, and your special abilities, and you decide after that point where you're going to spend your points. As opposed to, like, say, D&D, where you've got a class progression that's already there, and the only thing that you decide once in a while is whether you're going to take your attribute bonus, or if you're going to take a feat, or which path you're going to take within your class. So my system puts you totally in control. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started here. Does anybody happen to remember what the heck's going on?
We had just finished off killing the that whole mess of troglodytes, I believe, and that was an epic battle that pretty much took the whole the session. So I think the big treasure there was a headband of intellect that I think ended up on Nisha's head, which maybe she'll start acting smarter.
Ooh, burn.
Smart and acting smarter, different.
Yes.
Well, you're going to have to start role playing smarter now that you've got a 19th intelligence.
I mean, she's smart in the first place. She just isn't the best at making
Ditzy?
decisions.
What? It wasn't a circlet of wisdom. It was a circlet of intellect.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
That is true.
Very
That is true. They are different. But anyway, I think that was it. And I don't think we did anything after that. So,
well, the important thing is you reactivated the forge, which was your entire purpose of coming here in the first place. So now that that's done, and you also discovered
we went to this water thing and discovered that there's a way to shut off the waterfall or something, so that the ship can dock there.
So we could dock a boat there.
Created a part in the waterfall which revealed the dock there.
Yeah, and Roziki is waiting to see if he has any revelations from.
Oh, that
anything.
Okay, so I was looking that up before we got started, and actually, the parts, because the Oracle mentioned this to you.
Yes.
So the parts that actually tie to your what's it called here? Page 19. I remember that much.
Path.
Epic Path. Yes, the part of this that ties to your Epic Path is the fact that you received the hammer as a gift, and then by restarting the forge, you helped fulfill your Epic Path. So there's probably not going to be any big events to go looking for here, although you are definitely on track for your Epic Path through your actions here.
What was the hammer? Am I missing? Somebody get a hammer?
I think you gave
I
it to
don't remember.
Ferran, didn't you?
Pythor's hammer, I've got that.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
that's-
Oh, okay, right. Way back then. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's been so long. I don't even know what my epic path is. We don't talk about it now, but we'll have to revisit that at some point in the.
Do I have an
Before we play
epic
again.
path? I don't even remember if I have an
I
epic
don't
path.
remember mine either, but it's been a long time since we've talked about them. So
Mhm.
I don't think I ever got an epic path. Or am I-
Pretty sure everybody did.
yeah,
Kairos was. I wrote down Kairos was the doomed one. Galen
you
was
have to, like,
lost one.
Oh yeah, I need to get back home. Yeah.
Nisha was the gifted one. Risiki was the dragon slayer. Ferran was haunted.
I'm doomed. Awesome. That's a good thing,
I don't-
right?
Very foreboding.
I
I'm
don't remember
gifted,
what
you
mine
guys.
was. I wrote down everybody else's but mine. That's nice.
No, you're regifted. Every time somebody gets you, they try to pass you on to somebody else.
That might be true.
Hey, Kat, I had a thought. After he got knocked down 3 times last time, does that affect the armor thing that you gave Roziki? Or is that just on you if you get knocked down?
For the extra defense,
Yeah, the +1, the armor.
she casted like she did it to your gear,
Oh, okay.
so
So
it's not
nothing
like Shield of Faith or something where it's concentration based. It
Gotcha.
just
Okay.
is. Unless I die, maybe. Oh. Hey!
Yeah, do you know Zerathon and on?
I do. He'd be proud of me for shamelessly plugging badge sales this weekend for Gary Cotton.
Sweet. All right, so what do you guys want to do? And I'll give you a little clue. You've discovered everything there is to discover here.
Well, we don't have a boat, so we can't use the waterfall way, right?
Right.
No, but we know the password to the elevator now, so we shouldn't have to be worried about getting toasted on the way up.
Right.
So, we still have like the southern entrance up top, one level up that we never went down, where the
you're talking about
trogs were.
That was
You're talking about where all the troglodytes came from.
Unless you want
Yes.
to go check out.
Yeah,
see if
well,
there's
you
a
know,
treasure
maybe.
there.
Well, we
Yeah.
should slaughter the women and children because, a good troglodyte is a dead troglodyte.
Because we're murder hobos. Let's do it.
No, a dead troglodyte's a good troglodyte. We all know this.
Not Nisha. Nisha will be like, why? What did they do to you?
Why?
I mean,
Can we adopt it?
do troglodytes lay eggs? I wonder what troglodyte eggs taste like.
Can we adopt it?
What?
We should bring them with
You
us.
smell them, right? Like you smell that? Are you
them with their
Well,
lost clan.
They just need a bath.
The eggs are eggs. They might not taste bad. I mean, I don't know.
No.
We'll go wash them in the river and give them some bread.
I don't want to share my bread with them. They're stinky.
Well, okay.
They are stinky. The eggs probably taste like stinky too.
So all life is sanctimonious except for if they don't want your bread, and then they
I don't want stinky eggs.
I just don't want to share
Sanctimonious.
my bread with them. But I have to.
or if they're odoriferous, then they deserve.
They
it.
were
Although-
mean. They didn't smell good, and they ate that guy. They ate that guy.
Well,
Did anybody finish talking to the salamander who's just hanging out with us? Do we want to?
Oh, Salamander didn't have much else to say.
Do you have
Okay,
anything?
so we're just leaving.
Did they pay us?
Who?
Did we get a reward?
Pay
for
us.
them? A reward, for helping.
Well-
us.
Salamander that
She-
started
I
the
think-
forge for us.
Yeah, she
Yeah, I
wasn't
think
really
they
so
started
much
the
in. She doesn't really have anything to give you other than restarting the forge, which is why you were there in the first
Yeah,
place.
we did
Oh,
this.
wait.
We did this under our own accord, so we did this for us because that's.
Are you talking about the people who sent us to check on their buddies? Who one of them didn't do so
Well,
good?
Yeah, Hyrak. I wonder if his body's still around.
We might want to
thought
go
we-
find them.
I thought we took care of that already.
Did we take care of Hyrak's body?
I thought we went back.
Yeah,
and
we did.
blew the
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
blew
we're
the
good.
horn. They came and got him.
I'm just
Well,
trying to figure out who you think we're supposed to be getting paid by,
Yeah.
and why we're getting paid for
His
anything.
mind is always on riches and
I think he wants to go and intimidate the salamander.
Well,
What's he gonna
I
do?
think he
Yell
wants
at the
to bed the
troglodyte's
Salamander.
dead body?
well, I heard
like-
centaur hooves are actually good for magic components and stuff like that, and they make a great stew.
What is wrong with you?
Before we
What do
do
you-
anything else, you guys look at Riziki, and he's pretty bloodied.
Oh,
Can we take a short rest really quick before we
Sure.
move on?
Absolutely, you
I
can.
think maybe
Sure
we
can.
should just sleep for a while.
Well,
Take a
that
long
would
rest.
even be better, but I don't know how much
Yeah.
time we have.
I thought we were taking a rest here.
I think you literally just woke up from a long rest
Yeah.
and
Even better.
had a big fight, and now it's like 15 minutes later.
So, Darren, if you're telling us that there's nothing to explore in the caves that were inhabited by the troglodytes, we'll pick up on that hit and not waste time.
Well, I can tell you that you're not going to find any more troglodytes there because they came and tried to kill you in the last session.
So if we head back to town, what are we going to do? Pick up on the Horn of Belmytria thing that we started and haven't finished? I mean, that's the only other lead, right?
That would be the thing that I'm prepared for tonight.
Well, right then.
The guy that turned invisible, right?
All right, I've been waiting on the elevator for my rather slow and clumsy comrades, but as soon as they join us, we can go.
Because I'm about to take a short rest. So you're gonna stand there for about an hour.
But we took a long rest, I thought.
I think
Yeah,
he was
we-
joking.
I don't
We
think
took
so.
one before the fight, right?
Troglodytes do lay eggs. We should.
Well, if we need a rest,
We just
for,
we just
for
woke up
sleeping.
like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I,
So you should be healed, right?
I was researching, and I believe troglodytes do
What
lay
if you had a
eggs.
big fight after that.
You have omelet on the brain, George?
No, I'm just saying that they could be, maybe we could sell them. They could be worth
Yes.
something.
So what you're thinking is maybe it'd be a good idea to go through those caves to make sure that they're completely empty before you move on.
I was just saying. I mean, only if they want to. I mean, but I could sure kill an omelet. Right, I'll tell you right there.
Pretty
Well, let
sure
me-
it's empty.
Well,
So,
Let me also point something else out here, which is that there's a point to getting this forge going, and if there's anything left behind, you might want to make sure that it won't be a problem
You
in
see?
the future.
I'm only thinking of my stomach. I mean, at the forge, and so
Let's run through the cave real quick. You already know there are no troglodytes. There might be other
Rose-
things, but
Rosiki, how injured are you?
I mean,
Well,
he did fall down like 3 times, if I recall correctly.
I'm
Yeah,
feeling
well,
pretty bad, and I also have no abilities right now. But
he
if I took a
has
short rest, I could get all
10
those
hit
back.
points.
All right.
Yeah, he's only got 10 hit points. At least that's what the computer.
I can
If
heal
one of
you,
you
or we
gets
can
hurt-
rest.
I can't help you.
I would rather rest.
Let's
I
just
think
do
he
a
needs
short
a
rest.
Resting doesn't.
Well,
count
short rest
properly.
isn't going to get us our spells back.
Oh, then let's do a long rest.
Doesn't matter.
It gets me my spell back. I mean,
Well, isn't that nice for you? It sounds so nice.
okay.
I'm
know.
sleepy. I'm tired and I'm crabby. And it smells weird in here. And I don't like it.
I go over to
And then we
Nisha
go
and
up the elevator.
give a sniff to make sure it's not her.
So let's
Misha's making a scene.
let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Why those guys? Long rest. That's 8 hours, right?
Yep.
Is that it?
I don't think we can take a long rest. I think that's what
Okay.
Darren was
Well,
saying.
why those guys are resting? Since I don't need to sleep as an elf, can we just say that I went up and scouted out the rest of the caves to see if there was anything left, and then if I came upon something, I came back down. Can we just say that?
I'll come with you.
Okay.
Because I'm your favorite person.
Now, if there's something there, obviously I came back. But if there was nothing there, then we don't need to waste time going through empty caves.
I think that's probably a wise approach. And sorry, Kat.
Is Kairos on the map?
It's okay.
There is one image that seems to be X'd out on mine anyway, and I don't know if that was the canon.
I was on the map.
Oh yeah, what is that?
There's Kairos.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. You were on top of me.
Oh, you know what? That's the area effect that he put the grease spell. So you might
Yeah,
want
that
to-
was.
Okay.
that was. I don't know what the X is, but
All right, let me read. Okay, so you're up in the caves right now. Let me just go through them real quick and make sure there's nothing left behind. Nope. You got to the captured centaur. You've already dealt with that. Nope.
Did I
Okay.
write down this note wrong? Shape the silver forge.
So a little further than where you were last time, you run into a chamber, which is a darkened pit. Oh, wait a minute. Is this? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the right spot. Okay, so there's a darkened pit in the center of the chamber. The sides of the pit are coated with wretched streaks of black and brown, and it
Giant toilet.
makes you want to choke and burns your eyes. Is there anything you want to do in this particular room?
Throw Nisha in the pit.
And believe me, at this point, I wouldn't be asking that question if there wasn't something to be found.
Well, I want to look around. Let's see.
Trash heaps are always good for treasure.
Well, can somebody detect magic and just see if there's something in the trash heap, or do we have to?
Yeah,
go
I
like-
detect magic at will.
Yeah, so do that then.
Detect
If it's fully hidden, though, I don't think it'll light anything up.
Probably not, but maybe. It will.
Yeah, there's no magic radiating here.
Well,
All right. Well,
could be some gold. Gold's good.
You can make an investigate check if you want to start digging through the trash.
jumping in the toilet is worth gold to you. But this wood elf isn't touching the crap hill, so let's keep moving. Wow, you found it. That's for sure.
Holy crap! All right, you're doing some
Nice.
toilet diving
Wow.
here for sure. You
Press
find
the-
you find a mithril breastplate, a mithril ring mail, an adamantine short sword, and an adamantine spear.
Nice.
All of which seems to me like it could be useful.
I'll take the short
Mithril
sword.
What? Mithril
Breastplate,
short sword.
spear, and a short sword.
Yeah, breastplate, chain, mithril chain. You said
Scale. Scale, I think he said.
mithril scale.
Mithril breastplate, mithril ring mail.
Oh,
Ring
ring.
mail.
Yeah.
And adamantine spear, adamantine short sword, and you're taking the short sword, so we'll just.
What's the advantage of the adamantine? It does what?
I think you can't get crit, right?
So that's the
No, that's-
question. In 5e, I don't think it does anything. So there might be something in the book.
I think it just means if
It-
you
it
try to
takes
smash
away-
the thing.
It takes away the disadvantage on stealth. The mithril does, and the adamantine makes you immune to critical hits.
Right, but what about
Yeah,
the,
but
like
for
the short
weapons,
sword, though?
adamantine
what does a
does
weapon
nothing.
do?
Okay. If armor normally imposes disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks or has strength requirement, the mithril version of the armor doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Is it mithril or adamantine?
The
Mithril.
armor's mithril. The weapons are adamantine.
Oh! Is it mithril chain?
Mithril ring, mithril breastplate.
Right.
Oh, I don't know if I can deal with it.
If
So,
nobody
Zeke
else
could
wants it,
probably
I
use the
would like the breastplate, but
mithril
I'm not-
chain.
Zeke can use it too, but
whoever needs it, most will give it to. I'm not sure what the ring mail.
Let's see.
Um,
It's like flexible metal. I'll take
so, yeah, I mean, Roziki is always the tank, so it wouldn't be hard. Be a bad idea to armor the tank.
All right, I can't use any of it, so the only thing I can use is the short sword. So I'll take that.
I'll take a. I mean, I'll improve. I use spears, but it's a better spear, I guess you could say.
Well, then let me suggest.
Roziki. So go ahead.
I was going to say, just let me suggest, George. I know
Yes.
I know that's not your character's name, but if you have a magic, short
Yes, that's
sword,
true.
right?
I do have that. I do have the
If
magic.
you're not using that as your primary weapon,
I
would
actually.
say-
Yeah.
if you are, then keep it. If you're not, and you're just carrying it around,
No, I actually have been. I used that before. I was actually using that
Used
more.
it last
Okay.
time.
so if you're not going to use it, let me have it because that's my primary. Or it could be my primary.
Well,
I will
you know
take
what?
the adamantine then. That's fine because I'm usually going to use my bow anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, D&D Beyond says adamantine armor, just like you said. It
Negates
critical hits
crits.
you. It negates crits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love the mithril chainmail, but I do not have the strength for it apparently. So
I'm not
But it
proficient.
negates the strength requirements.
What does?
Oh, it does. It negates the strength requirement. But are you proficient in it's medium? It's considered medium armor, though, too.
No, it doesn't. It says stealth disadvantage removed, combat, warding, strength 13 required. Are you saying it removes all those things? I don't think that's what it says.
Let me pull it back up.
It says stealth disadvantage.
We also
it does remove the strength requirement also, according to D&D Beyond.
Strength disadvantage. Oh, I see. Remove combat, warding, strength 13. Oh, well then maybe in that case, I don't know. It might be very useful for me then. If it's
it definitely does get rid of the strength requirement.
Mess with my stealth. All right, then scratch that. If nobody else wants the chain, I'll take the chain.
You still have a dex modifier limit though.
Yeah, but what does chain give me though?
Chain will give you an AC of 16. It does not give a dex bonus. Breastplate gives you
or limits it to 2.
But
there is no dex bonus on chainmail.
But it wasn't chainmail. It's ringmail.
Okay, ringmail is the same thing. It's an AC of 14. Yeah. The breastplate is an AC of 14 with a max dex modifier of 2.
All right. Tell you what, I'll just go apply it to my sheet and see if it makes it better than I have, and if it doesn't, I'm not going to want it. So let's just do it.
Oddly enough, we also have a mithril chain shirt that we got somewhere.
We did get that. I thought someone was using that already.
The chain shirt is a dex plus 2 max and an AC of 13, so that would give you a maximum of 15.
Right.
Well, my armor class is 15 right now, so if it isn't going to improve it, there's no sense in using it.
What about the breastplate? Would the breastplate improve it? Because that would give you at least a 16.
No, I can't use a breastplate. I can't use.
Yeah, because it's medium armor.
Yeah, I can't use medium armor unless it takes that away, but I wouldn't wear it anyway. It would make my character look goofy. Chain would make him look cool, but anything else would look more.
The nice thing about the mithril is the chain shirt or breastplate, it says can be worn under normal clothes, but I don't know if that is...
Well, before I take armor, what can help Rosiki? Because he obviously needs to improve his armor class more.
I think he needs the breastplate if he doesn't have something better.
Well, ringmail's heavy, breastplate's medium, so he might be better off.
I think the ringmail would help me better. I've got chainmail right now.
Whatever.
Okay, the ringmail is a straight AC of 14. The breastplate is an AC of 14 plus your dex modifier up to 2.
Yeah. So if we've already got chainmail, Rusiki, you and I are already at the best armor class. We have
I agree.
Armor. Yeah.
Yeah, neither one would help me, so I'm fine. And plus, I've got the modifier from.
When I add mithril ringmail to my thing, it not only it says it gives me disadvantage, but I guess I have to change what I'm.
There's the difference. So,
but the armor class only goes to 14, so I'm actually better without it. So I don't want it. So it negates too much of my dexterity bonus. So
take it back to town and sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll take the short sword then because I can actually employ it.
Okay.
What were we supposed to do with the forge though, other than just relighting it?
You're supposed to light it, and then the Vulcan guy is going to come forge us a weapon.
Right.
Maybe we take all this adamantine junk that nobody wants and have it melted down into something we do want.
Give them all the raw material and say, "Here you go."
That's
the mithril and the adamantine. That's actually a good idea.
Why don't we just stash all this adamantine?
I can use different armors and stuff, guys.
And you can work with Vulcan.
You can use it, Nisha.
Maybe you can make something magical.
What armor do you need, Nisha?
I can use light or medium armor and shield.
Oh, the
do you have any armor?
Right now, I have this mithril chain shirt. It's okay.
So you have mithril chain. I think that's pretty decent. Well, I don't remember getting that.
The breastplate would give her an additional +1 to her AC.
Yeah.
But it also would. Right? Yeah, and it's the same dex modifier, so it's
That's what I'm saying. It'd give her a +1 to her AC total. The nice thing about breastplate is you don't take a hit to your stealth.
That's right.
Well, it's
honestly, I'm not. I don't like to sneak very much. I don't know if I'm good at it. Maybe.
What size is the breastplate? Is it going to fit a halfling? Or do you guys not care about that? It's magic.
Cut
It
it
just shrinks
down.
the
It's
right?
most likely medium. Everything here is medium size, so probably not.
I mean, I have Smith's tools, and there's a forge here.
I was going to say, unless you have it reforged, in which case you could you get
And I have Smith's tools, but we'd have to be here a while, and I don't think anyone wants that.
Well, for the sake of our viewers, let's stash that for now, and then you guys can do the research out of the game and figure out.
Stash it or take it with us.
Yes.
Stash it. Take us.
I mean, I can carry it. I'm pretty sure.
I think I'd rather leave my old spear behind and take the new one personally. Just as a backup weapon. Because short sword spear. It's kind of the way you go.
I don't see a problem with that.
But I am pretty sure that the Vulcan guy said that he would do something for us if we got it started, right? So we can melt down all this valuable metal into something useful, and maybe
Hopefully.
he'll be nice.
We're going back to town then to get
do it.
stuff melted
Yeah.
down.
Whenever an adamantine weapon hits an object, the hit is a critical hit. So it's every
It's
hit
an object, not a
object, not a person.
yeah,
A
not
person's
a,
object.
not a target. So what good is that gonna be?
Well, I mean, if you're trying to chop
Person
your way
is a
through a
creature.
door,
Well, I'll keep my sword. I'll keep the sword, but I'm not gonna haul the armor around.
Oh my god.
And they cost 500 GP more.
Wow.
Last question on equipment. Did we find some javelins?
We
Yeah,
did.
Ken
We have
Ken has
we have an adamantine trident and 6
Adamantine trident, and we have one adamantine javelin, I think.
6
No,
adamantine
six.
javelins.
There was 6 of them.
Can Roziki have one of those javelins just so I have a range?
Yeah, absolutely, they're
Sure,
yours.
you can have 2 of them if you want.
Okay. All right. I'll take 2.
And call them in the morning.
Do javelins get used over and over? I don't know. If you use a javelin.
Yes, they are
Yeah.
reusable.
Yeah, they're useful.
Just be good to have a range.
So on our way back to town, then, or does Nisha want to tinker?
No,
I don't
we're
know.
gonna go
I'll
back.
decide
I think there's
later.
there's nothing to tinker,
Are
right?
we just concerned
Look.
we can't carry all of this?
No,
No,
we're not
I just-
concerned. There's
I
no
just don't
weight
know why
in
we'd want to
here.
if we didn't need to.
We have a horse. We have a
Well,
sentient
I
horse
mean-
with us.
Roziki can carry some too. So.
Kairos is like, well, money. So I feel
Okay.
like if we want money, we should just
It's
tuck
it's
all
really
this.
it's a non-issue. If you guys want to carry it. Let's go. Not a big deal.
We have
Don't
we
you
have an
spend 5 minutes
amethyst ring
discussing.
for 250 gold also, so we're okay on money.
All right, let's head back to town.
We do have that too, don't we?
okay, heading back to town then. I think it only took you a day or 2 to get out here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Add a
you
day or
leave the
two.
mines and you head back to Astoria, and about a day later you're back in town. Is there anything you want to do while you're here in town?
Brad,
Well, can we go talk to Vulcan and tell him that we restarted the forge and what he would like to do from that on?
Mhm.
Sounds
Absolutely.
logical.
Can
Yep, sounds
can we mention that we have all this
Brad.
precious
I would
metal
like
that we'd like to be forged into something more useful to us? And see what he says about that.
Riziki and Nisha will go get bread and some nice treats for the rest of us. While we go
I think
find Vulcan.
Karo said he has some buns in the oven somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ask
that's
him.
right.
Kairos is going to go to the whorehouse.
I wonder where he
Nisha's
left
going to go to
them.
the bakery.
I don't know.
What can I say? I'm doomed to.
Which means Bane and Galen will go talk to Vulcan.
Yes.
Okay. So you head to Vulcan's Hall,
And Frontier.
where he is there hammering away at something or other. And he sees you, and he stops what he's doing, stands up and smiles and says, "Ah, you're back.
Mhm.
What can
We
you
are.
tell me of your journeys?"
Well, we lit the forge, killed 50 million troglodytes.
You lit the forge.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
the
then.
the salamander did.
Well, then,
We did
that is an amazing thing. And I'm very happy that you have done this. I'd be happy to meet you there at any time. Do I have your permission to enter the forge and begin forging weapons and armor there instead of here?
Shh, absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Furthermore, we have a bunch of adamantine. Is it possible if you could melt down this adamantine and forge us something special?
In that forge, absolutely.
Well then,
And we have extra mithral too.
we would like 4 adamantine horseshoes for my buddy Ferran.
Okay.
And if there's anything left after his bling, we need a weapon or some armor for Roziki.
What sort of weapon or armor are you looking for?
Well, well, all right. So, time out.
You want half plate?
Dan, what kind of armor would Roziki prefer? What would be most advantageous to you?
I mean,
Let's just pretend that we talked about that.
yeah, no, I think the next step up would be like literally full plate, right?
Yeah,
We should also get you adamantine horn
half plate.
tips.
Yeah, I'd say a half plate would work, right? That's just the chest plate. Go ahead. Sorry.
Adamantine horn tips.
Yeah.
Oh, so you could just like destroy buildings. Boom.
That would be kind of
Automatic
badass.
hit.
That would be cool.
All right,
Think about it.
So
Think
Galen's
about it.
going to talk to
He could wear it.
This gets back to the rule of cool, right?
Yep.
and I'll even give him my sword. So we have a sword, and what else did we have? A trident,
We have a trident,
Trident, 6
some
javelins.
javelins.
4 javelins now. 4 javelins now.
Yeah. So if we take 4, you guys don't need to carry any more than one, right? So well, maybe you do if you want to throw them more than once. We have we basically tell Vulcan the number of items that we have.
Yeah. Well, if you could make me a longsword instead, probably. I take the spear, melt it down for a longsword, perhaps. I'll be using it soon. I'll be needing it soon.
Well, you're at the whorehouse, so
Oh, that's right.
yeah. So
I'm earning coin the best way
so
I know.
what we'll do is we'll ask Vulcan how much metal we have. Based on how much metal we have, what could he potentially make for us with what we have?
Well, I could certainly make 1 suit of armor, and sounds like a couple of weapons.
Awesome. All right. So again, Dan, you said you wanted a not full plate. What was the next one?
A half
plate.
plate.
Well,
All right. If we could get a suit of half plate, if we could get a long sword, is that what George wanted?
Yes.
Long sword.
And
Then I also asked Vulcan if
You want a
he's
long
going,
sword?
if he has the capability of imbuing any of this with magic, or is it just going to be adamantine? I mean, he's a god, right? So can't he?
Well, I can make anything for you non-magical, and I can do that for free. Anything magical will require quite a bit more time because I may be a god, but it still requires research and a lot of craftsmanship that needs to go into it.
All right, time we've got. How about then? How about a set of half plate and a longsword for now? And if there's anything else, we'll get back to you on it.
yeah, hold
I'll
off
take
the
an
longsword.
adamantine +1 shield. How much would that be?
How much would it be
Mm-hmm.
for a +1 shield?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me look up the prices here.
It's gonna be like 500 GP.
500, yeah, 500 GP plus the regular price of the shield for a +1.
Mm-hmm.
And before Galen left, since we would have talked about this, I would have scribbled out some runes on a piece of paper and ask him if he can put these on it.
I've got the paper right here. There you go.
Yeah, ask him if he can put that on there.
Oh, he can definitely put runes on a.
It would look really neat. Kind of ornamental runes.
It may not be magical, but he can put runes on a sword. No problem.
It may not be magical yet.
I suspect that we're going to come across a bunch more adamantine crap in the future. So, whoever didn't get anything good this time, you'll get a chance in the future. So, we know where to find Vulcan because he's going to take up residence in the thing.
Yes, yes. He says next time you see me, I will be at the forge.
All right. So we know where that's at. We know how to get there on the boat. We can get there. So if that comes up, and otherwise we can just walk back there. So
Make sure you remind them of the giant hole and maybe that they should have guards.
well, Yeah, well, okay. We'll do that too.
Yeah, I don't really need a sword. I mean, I might need one later, but it won't be till next level, per se. And anyway, I'm in the whorehouse, burning coin.
You have a +1 short sword, so
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
But if it was a
Alright.
plus one,
Couple more
if it was
points
a
of damage.
but if a +1 adamantine bastard sword, which could be used one-handed or two-handed, that'd be awesome.
Like we can ask for.
So we won't get into what you're doing in the whorehouse, other than to say that that is one place where getting caught without your armor.
He wants a longer
little more
blade. Is what
likely.
he's saying.
Your helmet. You need your helmet if you're going there.
You need a
Adamantine
shield.
We're
A very
done with
specific type of shield.
we're done with Vulcan then. If he doesn't have anything else for us, so we're gonna go back and join, I guess, the people at the pastry place.
Gotta get our sheepskins, that's all.
Okay.
So you guys walk in, and Nisha and Rosicky have crumbs all over their face.
They had free samples.
Did you get me any cookies?
I have a bag full of cookies.
So what was
All right.
the?
So how long did it take us to get back? A day and a half.
Yeah, about
I'm
that.
assuming we slept over. We camped overnight at one point, or did we just drive? Did we just go a day and a half?
It's up to you guys, actually.
Let's just say we camped then. So it's in the middle of the day, about 2:00 in the afternoon, something like that.
Yeah, afternoon.
You guys want to get on the trail of this Belmytria thing that leads out the other
Follow
way?
the Invisible Man.
Get the show on the road. Let's do it.
Do it.
I'm feeling much better now.
Oh, we
Is
were
Paris
gonna leave
awake
right away?
after the
Oh, I
whorehouse?
should have
So
more cookies.
do we have to
Yeah,
go
how much-
drag him out?
How much money did I make?
A monetary amount.
On what?
Whoring.
Oh, you think they're paying you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has in his mind.
I'm a nymph. I'm a nymph. They want me.
Now, objectively, as Kat and not Nisha, I'm assuming you're just having your fun and then stealing from them. That's how my brain is processing what's actually happening. I don't know how accurate that is.
No, these goods are not free.
Transaction one way or the other.
Kairos, they explained to you that while you might be extremely attractive, that's not the way the business here works. Now, if you'd like to take up residence here along with the other whores and whore yourself out,
Well,
then you're certainly, we'd be happy to have you, and we could all make some money.
I thought
You
I'd be
should-
like a guest whore, like come in for a night or two.
Tonight only.
One night only. Caros.
You might
Yes.
want to double check with Farhan to make sure he has a removed disease spell in his repertoire. before you do that stuff.
Those whore
I'm a war cleric. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Make
I'm gonna
war,
have to
not
find a
love.
potion.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
We're all happy.
All right.
Everybody's happy.
Ever the practical member of the party, Galen, while these guys are stuffing their face with pastries and stuffing whores with other pastries,
Pastries.
I'm going to
Food play is good. Food
I'm
play
going
is
to
very
go
much
out to
desired sometimes.
that road that heads out and just scout. Let's just say I spent a few hours scouting ahead just to see what's that way.
Mhm.
I'm not going to engage anything or anything else. If I see something, I'm headed straight back to the town to get the guys.
I'm with Galen.
All right. As the oracle's chosen, you know that one of your great labors is to drink from the Horn of Belmytria. But the horn has been stolen from Dragon Shrine by a tribe of goatlings. They've carried it south from Astoria into the Old Woods, and they haven't been very careful. The trail is marked by haphazard splashes of red wine, which run all the way through the forest.
All right.
Favorite wine.
We have a trail.
Should be easy.
Red wine. Sorry.
Well, at least the birds won't eat that the same way they'll eat crumbs from bread.
I'm gonna speak to the local animals to see if they can give me a clue.
Bread.
Okay.
All the red wine spills.
I mean, just in case, and I'm gonna ask them not to eat the breadcrumbs behind us instead.
So
Well-
that's when Nisha got pastries. The bread
there's a crow who said they saw a bunch of goatlings running through the forest not too long ago.
Oh, I love crows.
Not in pie though, right?
I actually have crows outside. I try to feed them. They actually come to me.
Crows are cool. We used to have crows that visited our
You
house.
taught them to steal from people.
Now we only have magpies.
I'm getting there.
All
Magpies,
we have to do is eat crow.
Magpies are mean, man.
They are, but they're smart. They're the smarter ones of the corvids.
Are they?
They're the smartest corvids.
Yeah,
We
it's
don't
funny
trust
because it was actually kind of funny this year because so there used to be this big tree in our yard and that got cut down, and then that's when the crows decided they didn't want to have anything to do with our property anymore. And then this spring rolled around, spring, early summer, and all of a sudden there were like 12 magpies that had claimed our yard. And they would sit here and they'd yell at the squirrels and they'd yell at the cats and they'd yell at us as we were walking by. And then I don't know what happened, but they eventually got bored of it and went somewhere else.
Well, I want to make friends with the crow.
Okay. The crow seems to be happy to meet you.
You want to be my traveling buddy?
It kind of looks at you like it doesn't understand what you mean.
Nisha, can I have a cookie?
He's not going to leave his murder.
You can, but there aren't many left.
But Carl Crow wants a cookie.
Here you go.
He doesn't understand me, but I speak with animals. You could call me Dr. Doolittle. Whatever.
I do call you Dr. Doolittle.
Evidently, from his prowess at the cat house the other night, he was Dr. Do-A-Lot.
Well, that's fine. Well, Mr. Crow, thanks for giving us information. But if you want to come with me, you can come with me. I got a shoulder you can sit on.
So we're in the woods, right? And there's a trail of red wine on the ground.
Yes.
Maybe the crow could help us follow.
And it's heading south into the woods.
South into the woods.
Mm.
So we went north out of town, and now we somehow we're going south into woods. All right, you guys ready to go into the woods?
Maybe.
Let's go.
I was born in the woods.
We'll continue to follow this trail in the woods. I will do what I always do at the scout. I will stay ahead of the pack and use my stealth.
We took our naps. We got our mates good.
And if possible, I will stay off the trail with this trail in eyesight so I can follow it.
I'll be detecting magic and talking to the animals.
Just not
We
too
should
loud.
sing songs. I like
Okay.
singing. Do you know any good songs?
Whistle while you work.
I offer to sing you a nice dirge.
I will. Furthermore, Darren, I will try to get ahead of the noisy bunch of singing, cookie eating, whatever else is going on.
Have you ever heard the
that they don't
100,
give me away.
100 gnomes in the wall?
What? Why would gnomes be on a wall?
That was a wild
defending?
whorehouse back in Faerun. So
Are they fortifying the wall?
All right. Well, you guys let me know when you're ready to get underway here. I'm going to set up the next encounter.
Let's do it.
That's
ready.
ominous.
we're following the trail.
You're loud.
We're following the yellow brick road.
Oh,
It's just a dirt path, isn't it?
I should get a chance to look at the library every
It's
so often.
no ordinary dirt path. It has red wine stains
It's a goat path.
in sufficient
So
quantities.
what you're
that he
saying
must
is
have
it's
had-
a dirty dirt path.
He must have had quite a bit of
thing
wine with
hasn't
him
been
to lead the
anywhere
trail that
in
big.
days.
Dirty dirt path. Huh. That's
Must
weird.
have- he must have a magical flagon of endless wine.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's that one they stole from the church or whatever.
Well, yeah, but how much wine could be in it? How much could he spill, and how much could that continue to spill before he was out?
It's endless.
magical.
It might be a
It must-
trap.
It must be magical, is what I'm saying.
That or it's a really well designed something.
I hope it's a fortified wine.
Well, if it was well designed, it wouldn't spill so easy, would it?
That depends on how drunk you are if you're drinking from it, I suppose.
Yes, but if
Goats are
you're
very.
goats are very what?
sloppy. They're very sloppy eaters
Yeah.
and drinkers.
There was a little like pig farm next to our workshop, not too far, and
Are you talking
they're
about in real life?
probably messier eaters than goats.
That's where the
Seen-
bratwurst comes from.
I thought
Well, they can't be any messier than like a cow or a horse.
Don't.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I know you don't.
Okay.
It's a headband of intellect, not wisdom. So
Ouch.
I have
Shall I
neither.
smite? Shall I smite him for you,
hey,
Nisha?
I'm just playing my character. His charisma's like a 9 or something. I gotta play. Charisma's 10. I got no bonus to being nice.
Yeah, my only saving grace is my charisma.
I just looked. Nisha's charisma's actually surprisingly good for her.
Ruh-roh.
Is he still putting monsters down?
I think the more we talk, the more monsters he's putting down.
Keep talking. Keep being entertaining while I get this set up.
Okay.
Nisha, I wanted to ask
okay.
you. I wanted to ask Kat. Kat, what your character? You got that intellect thing. What was your intelligence before the
I think it was like
7?
16, 18.
16.
Hold on, let me pick the
Oh, you
item
didn't
off.
even need the intellect then.
Yeah, so
Oh,
what
no,
I'm gonna say.
it was 17. Cause
Oh,
and that's with bonuses. So, it's 15.
So you got a 2 plus
It was
2 bonus
15.
from it.
Pardon. So it's up 4
That's
from
right.
that.
So down the road, like several levels, we might need to
He's
revisit
gonna
that.
ask you for the headband.
Well, if I go a certain route with my character, I'm going to have to rely on intelligence. And since my intelligence is only 12, I would get a lot more bang for buck from that device. than
Well,
you
I'm a 10.
Maybe you should stick to what you know.
would. Well, I'm just saying,
Wow.
it might make more sense to get more advantage out of it.
Wow.
Are you saying I'm wasting it?
I'm saying that you're not getting as much bang for buck as we could be. We gave it to somebody lower.
No, her int is 15. Is what this is point by. So her int was only 15. So
And that's
benefit.
it's only one option. If I go a certain route, you have to rely on my intelligence for the saves. And,
Okay, so are you traveling the old woods now?
I
we've been there,
think
we've
so.
been-
Carl,
yeah,
did
we've
you
been
come with us?
following the wine trail.
Galen, I thought you were going ahead. Wasn't
I was
Galen
going
going ahead to
Yeah,
scout out?
wasn't Galen scouting?
He
I
was
was supposed
asking
to
more
be.
out of character about the item.
Oh.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
persuade the crow to come with us.
Oh yes, the crow. The crow's curious about you and seems to be hanging out not too far away, but not on your shoulder either.
Do you want a cookie?
Oh, so now she has a cookie
She
for
wants,
it.
oh yeah, she wants.
It
us to,
wants
like-
your eyeball.
Well, she offered it to you. You never took it. She's gonna
I
offer it
did
to the
take
bird.
it. I took it. I see. I reached out like this. You weren't
You
looking.
took it and ate it before you.
I reached
Maybe
out
it just doesn't like you.
What kind of cookie is it?
with my.
It's all the hate.
Sorry.
Details matter. All right,
Is
Darren, let's
Carol
move it along.
still-
So we followed into the woods. What's happening?
Okay, so you're traveling, and the party is together, and nobody has a problem with this. Just
No.
making sure.
Well, I scouted ahead, but if I'm not seeing anything, then
Well, you know
eventually
you know what you were seeing. You were seeing a trail that was very definitely going into the woods.
yeah, okay. So I follow it.
We're
Until
far
it's
enough
something-
away behind him that when he screams, we'll be able to run there and
I
do
won't scream
force.
because I won't scream.
You're
'cause
assuming that I'll get the opportunity to scream real loud.
I'm far enough ahead that nobody can hear all the commotion these guys are making.
Okay,
You're about
one,
to say.
But I'm not on the trail.
would one person who's got a good wisdom give me a wisdom check?
I
Sure.
can do it.
12 a good one.
I
That
can
would be the
use my
cleric.
This is just to see if you can follow the trail.
Oh,
Would it be a survival check?
wouldn't that be nature?
Well, I'm going with
Everybody's
what's,
like, give us
I'm,
something.
I'm going with what the book says, and the book is saying wisdom, and it's also giving me a super low DC. So-
wisdom, I'll do it. I'll roll for my.
I got a 21.
I got a 16.
Okay, well, you're able to follow that trail pretty easily. They must have had a lot of wine with them. That's all I got to say. Okay. You're traveling for about half a day, and then the forest grows dark around you, with barely any light making its way through the canopy. You hear birds and beasts clamoring beyond every bush, and eventually the path you're following seems to disappear into the underbrush. You emerge into a dimly lit clearing surrounded on all sides by oak trees. The forest suddenly grows quiet. You can hear something crashing through the brush ahead of you. A young girl bursts into the clearing, breathing hard. Tears streak her dirt-caked face. She looks stunned to see you. Are you really there? Please help. You hear more crashing sounds from the forest as 6 hideous creatures emerge into the clearing. They are 6 goat-headed creatures with cloven hooves. One of them laughs harshly. Give us a sweetling. We've had dinner, but she'll make a fine dessert.
All right.
I have cookies.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Rosdiki would be running to stand between her and them.
How do you turn off the double roll again?
Where
You
are you rolling from?
Be a box check.
click the cogwheel, and then hit roll where it says roll queries. Hit where it says roll queries. Say query. No, sorry. Yeah,
Is
advantage toggle. There's advantage toggle, so you have to select the advantage toggle when you hit the cogwheel where it says roll queries.
I'm not seeing a map, Darren. Is there a map or is it just a grid?
It's just a grid.
Just a grid.
Okay.
And then you should get the thing on top.
They didn't give me a map for this one, so a grid will have to do.
Oh, there I am. Wait a second, I should be here.
All right, cool.
Bring up my die roller.
Let me get my initiative rolled.
I get rid of this.
Ooh, look at
Wow,
that
we're doing great.
Mighty 6.16.
We're doing great.
Are we rolling initiative?
Ooh, they got a whole 10.
That's better than us.
That's
Before most
We all-
all.
Dude, I'm not even the scout, and I got the same initiative.
yeah. I get too much distracted by all the banter.
Oh,
There was banter.
Yeah, lots of banter. a bunch of tomfoolery and shenanigans.
Not shenanigans.
Yeah, shenanigans.
I hate that bar.
Again?
Copious amounts.
I'm all for tomfoolery.
Ron, you appear to be quite distracted as well.
I think everybody was.
Yeah.
I freely admit to tuning out the banter.
My initiative was
boy.
9, but it's not.
Looks like we need to get rid of some people here. That would involve getting rid of Ventry and Tyree and let's see, Tusker.
Can't you create a separate game for that?
I wish. I could set up a whole different tabletop. That would actually make things more difficult.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Who the heck is Tusker?
That is
Tusker
Bane.
is Bane's character in the other game.
Okay.
Yeah. Simple.
Okay. And Valen is not here either. Okay, so we've got the goat. We've got Morden Blackiron shouldn't be here, or Finnegan. Okay, now we've got Bane, we've got Kairos, we've got Ferran.
Isha, please.
I'm not seeing Rosiki.
I think we rolled before you brought it up.
You got to make sure you click on your icon before you roll.
I have
I
mine
didn't.
clicked, but it
okay.
won't add mine partially because it won't finish the character sheet in Roll20, and it's not auto doing it from
I even got worse on my second one. Did it?
D&D
add-
Beyond.
I don't think
It
that's the
should.
case. It's not the case
Oh.
because it still didn't work in my case.
Did it show up this time?
Mine didn't.
I saw Rosiki's.
Well, I can manually add you to the turn order if it's not working for you.
That would
Well,
be great.
mine is
I
mine
usually
is
have to do
showing
that in
up.
my games, Darren.
What's that?
I usually have to do that in my games because the D&D Beyond thing does not seem to like to communicate with Roll20 as far as initiative. It'll do the other stuff fine, but for some reason, initiative, it won't put it in the turn order, it seems.
And
That
it
would
used
explain it.
to.
I'll do it inside.
times they're changing
Yeah,
so much.
I confirm that because it shows up in the chat, but it doesn't transfer to the initiative window.
Okay, so who are we missing still? We've got Bane, we've got Kairos, we've got Ferran.
You're missing me.
Wait a minute, we've got
You've
Bane
got two
twice.
Banes, and you need a Galen.
We need a Galen. Okay.
And feel free to use my last roll because that's the best. It doesn't matter. You can turn no matter what. Plenty of targets to go around. Looks like goats do tonight, boys.
Now, is that one that's down in the bottom supposed to be all that distance away, or is that just a glitch?
The initiative tracker.
That is the initiative placeholder.
Gotcha.
Usually I hide it somewhere off screen, but there is no off screen on this one.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we've got the goat people, we've got Bane, we've got Kairos, we've got Ferran, we've got Rosiki, Nisha, and Galen. That is everybody, correct?
Okay.
Galen is showing as a 0 still to me on the turn
now,
order.
What was Galen's initiative?
My first initiative was 7.
7. Okay.
My second one was 6, and my third one was 14.
So,
Oh no, Rosiki's first.
And none of them worked.
It looks like Rosiki is first.
Well, we all know what he's going to do. He's going to charge into the middle of them all.
We don't have those adamantine tips
And he's
yet.
going to say, "I'm a hero," and he's going to get surrounded and then killed. And he's going to get
At
down.
some
He's
point,
gonna
we
get
need to
out.
figure
He's
out
gonna get
how
down.
much of our
He's gonna
material.
Why don't you just steal all my fun?
Steal all your moves.
Right,
I got your back, Rosiki. Don't worry about it.
Let's let him play. Let's let him play.
He runs up to the first goat, says, "Oh, I get to be a hero,"
Okay.
and he will. Oh, hang on, let me target. There's a way to target, right? If I remember right.
Not in
No,
this.
Not on
not
this.
this. No,
Not
no.
in
Just
this.
roll it.
Not in this.
You're
All right.
good.
Nope, you just roll.
And the one I'm right next to. Ooh, that's only a 10.
That'll miss.
All right. So 10s.
I think I'll hold off doing anything else. Let me see.
Rosiki seems to be off to his usual start.
Did you rage?
Can I rage? that's
No,
not till I
not
multiclass.
Not yet.
I thought he was a roommate.
Okay, that's it. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay. All right. Looks like the goats are up, and the one next to Rosiki is going to go first. He's going to attempt to. Oh, you're right there, so he doesn't need to use a sling. He's going to attempt to bite you.
That's just rude.
Yeah, I know.
Rude.
They're kind of rude, frankly.
Rude, crude, and socially unacceptable.
No, they're bad.
I'm going to assume that 11 misses.
That was.
Okay.
Can't believe you really went there.
That's so racist.
He's trying to goad you into something.
All right. Moving on to this guy here. He is going to bring out his sling, and he's going to attempt to hit Rosiki.
So they have
And
fingers
miss.
though, or
Flick it out of there.
Yep, they got fingers. Moving
Just
on to this
annoying.
one. This one's going to take a shot at Bane.
no?
Oh,
That's a crit.
Ouch.
Oh, jeez. He didn't like my pun.
yeah, he didn't appreciate that.
Why is my
Just don't
health?
call him lamb chop.
All right, Bane, he
Oh.
takes 7 damage.
Wow.
Moving on to this guy here. He's going to take a shot at Galen.
Bring it.
Dang.
That's a crit.
Nice.
What is happening?
Okay, wait a second. I think he's using loaded
TPK.
dice.
So 6 damage on Galen. That was him. There's 2 left. This one here is going to go and take a shot at another one at Bane.
Dang.
23 will probably hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, still
Just barely.
barely.
So that'll be 7.
Got a bunch of goats
Again?
slinging stones at us.
And the last
Run
one's gonna
away.
take a shot at Nisha.
No, please.
I hope they're stones and not goat pellets.
And that'll be a 9. So that should probably
Fossilized
That's a
turd.
miss.
All right, they're gonna hold their position and we're gonna go Nisha.
Don't throw rocks at people. Why would you do that? If you want sweets, we have cookies. Throwing rocks at people. She's really annoyed by it. She's gonna. They
Fireball.
don't seem to be hitting us too hard, so she's just gonna acid splash this one by Rusiki. She's gonna kind of gently hide behind Rusiki.
Gently hide.
Gently. She's just tucked in over there.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, is this a save? Yeah, they have to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
The save is 14.
Oh,
Fail.
nice.
So it takes whatever that 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
He's down.
No.
Just take the cookies instead, guys. That's her turn.
Okay. That's the turn. Moving on to Galen.
All right, Galen's going to move out of the way. And it's going to, well, since I moved, you know what, screw that. I'm going to stay where I'm at. I'm not worried about it. Was I here?
Yeah.
I'll stay right there so I can use my steady aim instead. And let's see. Roll with. All right, so I'm going to attack. I'll attack the one that is closest to the north. So the one that's immediately like 4 square. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Keep your sneak attack
Jesus
against the one that's
Christmas.
next to it.
So 12, it looks like. Hopefully that hits. If not,
That
miss.
is a miss.
All right, so they got at least whatever. All right, that's it for me then.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Bane, you're up.
Oh my god. I'm sure there's not like some massive cliff right here. No?
Nope.
Some
Nope.
lava.
No?
Nope. Just forest.
Big tree.
Plain old, relatively flat, small hills, lots of trees, forest.
No, I don't know.
Oh, so this is a forest, not a big open white.
Right. Yeah. Don't take the empty grid literally.
Can't see the forest for the trees.
Hopefully they can't see the Nisha.
All right, so if I'm gonna swing my sword at this one here, and
Okay.
if I hit, I'm going to smite him.
Okay.
So where did my character sheet go again?
Just do crit. Do crit.
Yeah, try to get a crit as often as possible.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I mean, that would be ideal.
great.
Although I can't imagine these things
the
have that.
roll.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Probably work.
Whoa! All right, so now smite and damage. So first I'll do the sword damage, which is this,
If I go to
and
I go to art.
what is the? How do I do smite on here? I'll just roll another D8. Where the dice?
Does anybody
Should be
wanna tell 'em?
2d8.
2D8.
Who is-
2D8.
Who is the Roll20 guru? Is that George?
That is George.
George, if I have a bunch of maps in my Roll20 that I've used in the past, how do I share it with Darren? So instead of using a blank white thing that really doesn't have anything to work off of, is there a way I can just share my maps and let them pick from that so that we can have something we can work on?
I'm not sure if you could share between two different accounts maps. I mean, if you had the maps, you'd have to if you had the ping file, the JPEG or whatever, you could probably then he could put on his computer. He could upload it to the Roll20. I have myself. I have a set of maps that I just roll for. This is the inn. The
20 damage.
Okay, you killed it without the smite.
Oh, the 10 was enough?
Yes.
They're like fatty goat man.
Yeah, they're goatlings. They're like
Well, they were hitting hard.
That's why I was like, does anybody want to tell him?
They weren't hitting hard. Darren was hitting hard with his magic dice.
There you go. That's it.
This is intimidation tactics. That's it.
All right, Bane. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Kairos, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to use do I want the extra damage? Yeah, we'll take it. We're gonna Hunter's Mark. Oh, you already hit that guy. All right. So now let's see if I can make it to the other guy. You killed my target. All right, good. I can make it to that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark this guy as my bonus action.
Okay.
I will move over to him, and then I will swing with my short sword.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. And there's that, and the Hunter's Mark damage is 3.
So 9 total?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's all I could do.
Okay. All right, Fran, you're up.
All right, so I am going to move here. That will give me flanking on this one. Told you I got your back, Rosiki.
Very nice.
And come on, my mouse is acting stupid. Sorry. We're going to go smackety on him.
Which one?
The one in between Rosiki and I.
Okay.
So 22.
That's a hit. Yeah, I guess you would have advantage on that, wouldn't you? Okay, yeah, it's a hit.
And smackety.
Nice.
Down he goes.
All right. I am going to use my special ability to make another attack on.
Didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
The one behind, that one right there. And we're going to smack him.
Looks like that's a 9. That's a miss.
That's not my roll.
Sorry, that was mine.
Oh, that
Accident.
was Rosiki. Sorry.
Just getting the itch.
14's a hit.
Okay, and smackety.
Okay, so 8 or 14.
It's got to be the 8. I'm not sure why it's double rolling.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough. He goes down.
All right, and that is my turn.
Okay, Rosiki, you're up.
Well done, Fran. Runs up to this one. Are you sure you don't want any cookies? Oh,
Hey,
I hear they go great with goat.
Ken,
We've lost our
Yeah.
map.
Ken, you got to get that crap off. You're screaming that.
Sorry.
Also,
Good thing you weren't looking at porn.
if you
This
know
time.
what die to roll, you can always use the die toggle on the left, the bottom of that little left toolbar, and then you can just get like 2d8, and that'll do it. It's quicker
be a
when you're in a
macro.
hurry.
Should be a macro though.
Yeah, but that's quicker.
So
Yeah.
Rosiki just said something funny, and he looks down discouraged, and
He hears from
Max.
behind him.
Okay. That'll hit.
hey, For 11.
And I'll split him right down the middle.
All right,
Okay.
and I will. No, I'm not done yet.
Oh, you're not done yet.
I'm going to go ahead and action surge. So you
hell.
should have eaten the cookies. Rest up to that one. They go great with goat's milk. And he looks around. Thanks,
That's a
Nisha.
hit.
You betcha.
For the laugh.
9 damage. All right. He just looks at you and he goes, "You fish-faced assassin of joy," and then he drops.
You fish-faced what?
Assassin of joy.
Assassin of joy.
Did he just call you Fun Sponge?
He called you Killjoy.
Suck up all the fun and just.
Wait a second.
He
He obviously.
Well, that was rude.
I think he's just trying to be coy.
That was rude. This didn't feel very heroic, Nisha.
He's just
You
trying
want
to
a
carve.
cookie? You did a good job.
He leans down, starts checking him for gold.
You should bring the cookie over.
Nothing in the way of
helping.
gold, but do you want to talk to this little girl who ran out of the forest?
Sure.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I was a hero. I saved the little girl.
Just keep the nymph away from her.
That was probably awful. Would you like a cookie? It will maybe help.
She'll probably
She
try to have
says,
sex with her.
"Hi, my name's Karina."
Hi.
Hi, Karina.
Why are
Karina,
you out
Karina.
here?
So what's going on?
Me and my friends were lured into the temple by a beautiful woman named Demetria, who promised wealth, beauty, and fame.
Demetria?
Well, that's
But
a
then-
triple threat.
But then I was warned to leave the temple by a young satyr named Glorious, who said that she and her friends would soon be doomed to a fate worse than death.
That's rude.
So I fled the temple, but the goatlings followed me.
Can you tell us how to get to the temple?
She sits down in front of.
Your sound cut out.
I'm imagining she's drawn
I
a
think
map
he-
in the dirt.
I think
Did
he
he
froze.
freeze? Okay.
He froze. What was the
Oh,
girl's
no.
name again?
Her name is
Demetria?
Karina.
Karina, the
Karina.
priestess or whoever who tried to
Demetria.
promise things was
Demetria.
Demetria.
Demetria is a temple.
And the
priest.
satyr is, you say glorious?
It's dead. Well, maybe the satyr's not, but all his goat guys are super dead. These ones, anyway. He probably
Okay,
is.
so she draws you a map, which basically shows you following a game trail south further into the woods for, based on what you're seeing, probably about another half a day.
Dang.
Are your friends okay?
So, what I think is we have goat for dinner.
No, we're not eating. No. Stop.
No.
I vote for
No.
goat.
I can't eat that. I have bread. Nope.
As long as you don't eat
Anything
the
that
brains, you're good.
hurts you before it's down, I'm not cool with that.
Us native Stylians have no problem eating these things.
That's
So-
a you thing then. I'm not. I can't do that. Nope.
So
Nope.
it's a temple there, and you said we're at a temple now?
You haven't hit the temple yet, but she was from the temple.
Oh, okay. So we have to travel, you said, half a day then.
I think
Yeah, another
Nisha
half a
asked
day.
what happened to the little girl. But what happened to your friends? I reiterate what Nisha said.
Does she seem trustworthy?
Let's find out what happened to the little girls.
Why wouldn't she be?
She says we all ran off into the forest and we lost each other.
Yeah, I rolled a
I want
19
to
insight
find your
check.
friends. Can you come with us and tell us what they look like?
I'd rather. I don't want to go back there.
You'd be safer with us.
It's
No,
not.
no, she wouldn't.
If there are more of those guys around, it's not safe.
She says my father is Theracles, who works the vineyards in Astoria. I'd like to go back to him. It shouldn't be too far from here.
Okay, should we we need to escort her? Is it far? How far is it?
Well, that'd
Is
be
it on
It's like
the
half
way?
a day to get here, isn't
it'd be
it?
like half a day in the direction you just came from.
Ah, okay.
She can
I
follow
mean,
the
I'd rather
line.
find your friends first. if we're
She
gonna
made
take
it
her
this
back.
far. She'll be fine. Besides, we'll intercept anybody coming after her, and I think we just killed the one that was after her. She'll be good.
But what if they were coming after us?
Well,
I
then I
really
guess
don't
we'll run
think
into
they
her.
were based on the eat the sweet treat, little girl. She's so tasty. I'm angry and crazy goat man.
Why, have you eaten little girls?
No, the goat mans.
Oh,
Did you listen?
Eat or be eaten. See?
That does not apply to this situation.
All right, so I'll follow the map that she gave us, and I'll head towards the temple.
They did call her a sweet treat. That's just rude.
Okay. Were there any other questions for her before you leave?
What do her friends look like?
How many people were at the temple?
They're probably the other human children, right?
She said there were two. She had two friends with her.
Right. She did say there were two friends.
Were there any other priests that they saw?
What were their names?
She says there's a
Billy
beautiful
Bob,
woman
Jim.
named Demetria. She's unspeakably beautiful and has a way with words that makes everyone fall in love with her.
Okay, so she charms. Okay.
We have a friend who thinks he can do that too, but
Yeah, we're gonna have to have them do a battle of a battle of wits.
This might be my soulmate.
I sure hope not. I mean, maybe.
I mean, we could have beautiful, but I'm too young to be, tied down.
Heroes deserve love too.
I thought you liked being tied down.
Well, tied down to one woman. How about that?
Why would you like being tied down after that thing that happened with the harpies? That sounds like a terrible choice.
That's why I like to be tied down.
So that crazed dirty bird ladies can rip at your flesh?
That's the idea.
Yes.
I don't understand. You guys are
Alright,
very
so-
complicated.
Well,
we need to scout the temple, right?
So she's about to run off, and then she turns around. And she goes, "Wait a minute. If you're going back to the temple, you might be able to help my friends.
Are they still in the temple?
I should go with you."
All right. I did roll a 19 insight check earlier.
Yeah, I want to make an insight check on that.
I'm about to do an insight check too.
Sure.
I mean, I just
check.
wanted to say I rolled an insight check on her just see how forthcoming is she. She's
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. When she says that, me too.
She seems to be sincere.
This is a big elaborate plan of the goatlings.
Yeah.
She's
So you
just
say-
goading us to get us to the temple.
Okay.
She
It's
seems
genuine.
sincere or insincere.
All right, well, let her lead the way then, since she knows
Seems
where she's
sincere.
going.
Oh, she just seems-
Let's follow her back.
Well, you would be safer with us.
She's
So,
sincere in her desire to lead us back to the temple. I feel great now.
Nisha, is it okay if she rides on my shoulders instead of you right now?
Yeah, that's okay. I can
I
walk.
will offer her.
Fine.
Is it okay? I won't pick her up, but I'll walk up. And say, is it okay? You can ride on my shoulders if you want.
Maybe she wants to ride on the horsey.
She goes,
Or the horsey.
Yeah, she goes, if it's all the same to you, I'd rather ride on the horseman.
Okay, that's fine. I pick her up and set him on.
Okay.
Giddy up.
I assume you're okay. Well, before I do that, I do say, Theron, are you okay?
I mean, you've already made the decision to do it.
Yeah.
Kind of like to
I'm
ask
like
now,
hovering-
isn't it?
I'm hovering
It's
her
a
over
very
your back.
heroic thing to do. You should be proud of yourself.
I mean, there
So-
is,
Go eat some more cookies.
Do
So
you want one too? Please.
during the trip, Darren, I'd like to ask her a few more questions, like what does she know about the temple? Like,
how many
is she
acolytes?
familiar with the layout? How much the population? That kind of stuff.
Okay.
Guards are there.
Whatever intel she can share with us before we get there would be nice.
When's
All right.
the shift change?
Well,
What's on the menu at the cafeteria? Oh, every
There
Are
are
there any
children.
restrooms? Do they have flushies?
says, well, there's there's an upper level and a lower level of the temple, and the upper level seems to have you might run into some mucky, oozy, nasty things that'll try to hurt you, and you might also run into some small rock statues that might try to kill you. And then if you go down below, that's where more of those evil goat people live.
And they're going to try to kill us, right? That's 3 things. That's a bunch of things trying to kill us. Let's go.
I mean, how's that different than normal?
I was going to say, I mean, it's
Just 3 things?
It's
Well,
just kind of our norm at this point. I
The
don't
goat-
I don't like it, but it's kind of normal now.
The goatlings don't worry me, but these rock statues might.
And Nisha,
Does it
we should still
sound-
not trust anything. And he
Yeah.
glares at the little girl, kind of.
Okay, are there any other questions you want to ask her before you get moving on?
I want to know more about this beautiful Demetria priestess. I'm just like really, really interested in this.
Is the priestess alone, or does she
Pointy
have
ears?
guards and other attendants?
I just want to know more about her, like her eyes.
Yeah, we don't need to
the
know that.
shine.
Yeah, they're amethysts. They're the best thing you've ever seen. Her hair is rainbow and it's shiny.
How did
Rainbows are
how did the girl get there in the first place again?
She was lured by the
She
goat.
was
They were
she was
lured by the
lured,
satyr.
and how did they
Yeah.
lure her? Oh, like magically or something?
The
Yep.
satyr lured the girls. They said, "Oh no, don't trust that Demetria person," and lured the children out or her out.
Yes.
All
And
right.
then the goats guys went for her like,
Well, I suppose we would ask her if there's anything else important that she thinks that we should know about this before we show up there, but I don't have any specific questions, I don't think.
Well, just be careful, especially if Demetria invites you to sit down for dinner.
All right.
what does she normally eat?
People.
What
Well,
does she normally eat?
Soylent Green.
maybe you.
Yeah, well, one
Soylent
has to
Green
wonder.
is people.
Why are they at the temple then?
Let's.
What is happening?
Does Karina have any idea what they intended to do with her? I mean, she escaped, but did she have any suspicion about what was happening?
I'm not really sure. There might have. It seems like they're starting to chant or something, and I wasn't really sure what was going on, and that's when we left.
Wait, who was starting to chant?
The goatlings, I imagine. The inhabitants of the temple.
The
which
goatlings and Demetria, but it was
some
but it
kind
was
of
okay because
sacrifice
she's
thing.
super beautiful.
Yeah.
That's not okay. It's not a good reason.
But,
You shouldn't just trust someone because they're pretty.
But beautiful people are always trustworthy.
That's a lie.
Look at me.
Yeah, that's a lie.
It's hurtful. That's hurtful.
And
Alright.
you can't just trust someone because they look nice.
As these guys debate the finer things in life, we're going to head towards the temple, I think.
Didn't you just tell me earlier that you can't trust anyone anyway? How would beautiful people get excluded from that? I think that's unfair. Your actions and words are very complicated, and I still don't understand.
Plus, we all know beauty is close to godhood, and you have to trust the gods.
No, that's cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. That's what they say.
Maybe in your world.
Oh, she also says that the goat people were really really excited. They brought her this horn, and then when she got it, she took it from them and hid it from them right away. And after that, they seemed kind of excited to try to get it back from her.
So they're just doing.
So she's got the horn. So, all right, let's go to the temple.
To the horn.
Right.
We'll kill the goat people. We'll confront Demetria, and we'll recover the horn. It's on the agenda.
As a war cleric, I have to say that, smashing people with a warhammer is next to godliness, or at least it is once I've smashed them. Just saying.
We have
Ooh.
different ideas about what
Stonehenge.
things should be like. I respect that, but it's still new to me. So
So,
Keep that in
what
mind.
kind of horn was this that they gave her?
this is the one we're looking for, isn't it?
The Horn of Belmytria?
We hope so.
Well, we got to blow it, so it's, like a horn that you blow.
We kind of are blowing it all the time. Don't blow it.
Okay,
Imagine-
there.
I would imagine
Misha.
it's something like Boromir's horn, something of that nature.
Okay, this clearing. Okay, so you've now traveled for about another half a day, and you're definitely, based on what she's telling you, getting very close to the temple. The clearing is dominated by seven large standing stones, each about twice the height of a man. The canopy is less thick here, allowing dappled light to pass through its rustling branches. Small creatures occasionally dart through the carpet of leaves blanketing the ground. Each of the standing stones is covered in splotches of fuzzy green moss. They are arranged in half circles and are cold to the touch. You sense they have been here for a very long time.
She said there were 2 levels to the temple.
Yes.
An upper and a lower.
Detect magic. The stones radiating magic.
They are not radiating any magic.
Anything stick out about it?
There is something interesting, though. You detect magic, and hiding on the opposite side of a column, you're detecting a magical aura there.
Is the crow still around?
I'll go check it out. It's fine.
It's about 20 feet away from you.
Can you ping the column you're talking about?
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's that one.
it's this one.
Just one person, maybe the DM.
Yeah, like me. This one,
What do you ping?
the red one.
Okay.
I'll go check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
Do I notice anything about these columns? Being that I'm a cleric, do I recognize what they are symbolic of, or anything like that?
Are they Doric or Ionic or Corinthian? What are they?
That would be for a dwarf, not for a cleric. I'm not studying architecture. I want to know if they're dedicated to a specific deity, things like that.
Any
Yeah,
runes
if maybe the bas reliefs have some kind of the pictographs. Sometimes they put designs on the top of the columns.
Well, given its proximity to the temple, it probably has something to do with the temple.
I would assume so, but knowledge is power.
I'm really smart. I can go look at them.
Yeah, you
Where does the path to the south go?
So, yeah, give me a roll, actually.
Religion?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know shit.
Okay. Kairos,
I was going to hit. That was a history check. Just so you know.
you think
I
that
know
this,
even less.
so you think that this is one of the temples in the region that was built by creatures that no longer seem to exist, called the Gigans.
I relay this information to my party. But
What
what do I know about the Gigans?
Very little. Only that they once used to be around in this particular area, and they haven't been seen in thousands of years.
What do they like to eat?
No idea.
Okay. But they weren't nice.
Not even sure about that, to be honest. What lore you have on the Gigans is absolutely minimal.
All right. So what's causing the aura that we were investigating?
Oh, you're not sure. The only thing you see is a little squirrel jumping around.
Okay. Well, what do I see? The aura.
What do you see? You see a squirrel jumping around that has an aura attached to it. A magical aura. Yes.
Oh, I'm going to talk to the squirrel. Hey, squirrel.
Okay. Squeak, squeaky, squeaker.
How are you today? You seem to have a little touch of magic about you.
He scurries up the column and throws a nut at you.
Oh, that's kind of rude. Can you come back here and talk to me?
He chatters in squirrel incoherently, and then he throws a couple more nuts at you.
But I could talk to him. I have speak with animals.
You do.
Yeah. That's why I said
I know you do. I'm saying that.
Oh,
I'm saying that even though you are able to speak with him, what he's saying is incoherent.
I think the squirrel's rabid. Nisha's gonna try to pull out some like honey nut bread she got. She bought she brought an insane amount of baked goods because she's crazy. And she's going to try to coax it to come down.
Okay. Comes down a little bit, sniffs at you, sniffs at the nut bread. Then he scurries back up the column and throws a couple of nuts at you.
Ow.
Well, it's not very nice.
I think maybe it's cursed. What kind of magic did you detect on it?
Oh, I don't know. Let me take a look again.
Because it should tell them the school.
I guess I might have to do an Arcana check. I guess, right?
Yes.
Oop. Magic 8 Ball isn't really telling me anything.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. Let's see. You're having a hard time figuring out what the aura is because you're actually getting a couple of conflicting types of auras.
I'm not exactly sure. It's very hard to tell.
Do you have like a remove curse spell or anything? Some kind of cure something?
Yeah, maybe the cleric does.
Yeah, that's who I'm addressing.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Darren,
Yes.
is it possible to remove curses?
It is. Unfortunately, it's not something I am currently capable of doing.
Okay.
Maybe you could ask your god or goddess to do it anyway. Maybe they'll be maybe if you pray hard enough, they'll.
I mean, as soon as we get back to town, you're welcome to, ask him yourself. I mean, it's.
Well, couldn't he hear you if you pray loud enough?
So the squirrel is like up a tree right now.
Yes. Well, up a column.
I'm gonna try and climb up.
I was gonna say I was just gonna mage hand him and just grab him.
I'm gonna try and climb up.
Well, give me an athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
I guess with climb, you could probably use acrobatics.
Yeah, I'd need greater restoration in order to
Oh no!
That's
remove a curse.
Too much moss.
Okay, you try to climb and you get nowhere.
Eat the bread. Be my friend. Help us.
Maybe Carl will help. Carl.
Carl.
Ricky, you want to try again and I'll help you? Are you trying to climb up there, Nisha?
Yeah.
I'll
So
climb up.
You're starting to get
I
some
climbed up.
idea of what types of magic is on him. You're pretty sure there's some transmutation involved.
Oh.
Anybody
Oh.
dispel magic?
This might not be a person, or maybe not a squirrel. At least it's not a squirrel.
Yeah, I want to help it.
I know. Maybe it got the brains of a squirrel too when it got transformed.
Let us help you. Hey, if that
Yeah, she'll give
happened,
you a bath and give you cookies.
well,
Wait.
Hey, I've heard of something before. Can Roziki reach it?
What if we talk in common to it?
It doesn't seem to understand you when you're talking squirrel.
Yeah, so I'm gonna talk common.
If Roziki can reach it, I'm gonna try to slap it.
No, don't slap it.
I did. I climbed
Okay,
the
so
pole.
so while you're sitting here doing this, you realize that the other aura that you're detecting is necromancy.
Oh.
Does he say that before or after Roziki tries to slap it?
I would say before.
Yeah, don't slap it. It's got some.
So, okay, well, I was just
Necromancy.
thinking maybe he was changed, and I've seen things change and then they get hit and change back. That's all I was thinking.
All right, so yeah,
you want to reboot it essentially?
what's that mean?
There's no way to unplug it and plug it back in. So I just
Pull the head off and you put it back on.
No, don't do that.
Come down here, dumb squirrel. Nisha's gonna throw one of the nuts that threw at her back.
Well, I mean, Nisha's
Well,
been
I'm-
talking to it in common.
I'm up the column. Did
It runs.
move?
It runs up the top. It jumps to the next column over, runs up the top, and look at you, and then just starts chattering away in squirrel, or except you can't make sense of what it's saying. It sounds like it's cussing you out, but you have no clue what it's saying.
Make a non-lethal weapon check.
I'm gonna talk to it in Sylvan. I'm gonna try to all my languages, Draconic, Sylvan, Primordial, and just see if I can, if it'll like acknowledge when I talk to it.
Okay.
It's like a squirrel, squirrel. Can you please,
Squirrel!
talk? Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe
If you could understand me, let me know. Rap. Throw one nut if you could understand me. Throw two if you don't.
It throws two at you.
Are they really tiny and fuzzy? Or...
Maybe we just need to speak all the languages till it figures out.
How about we just say Demetria?
Wait a second. Let me see what I have here.
I could always throw a sacred flame at it.
No,
I'm gonna give you guys about
we
2
need to
minutes to
knock
finish, or I'm gonna shoot this. I'm gonna shoot the squirrel with my arrow.
I tried to hit it and they wouldn't let me.
Anybody have a bag?
It doesn't.
Take it.
If it
I have an
doesn't-
alms box.
I have
Capture
comprehend
it.
languages too, but I can't understand it when I'm talking squirrel. I don't think I'll understand it now either. So
Yeah, you're not understanding a word it's saying, but
You
it's,
should just-
it's definitely trying to shout something at you in squirrel.
You
don't
shouldn't
understand
have
the
to. It
words.
says whatever. This is a waste of our time, and starts tromping onward.
Hey, Carl, you want a snack?
Which way do we go now? South, east, southwest.
I don't know. Grab the squirrel and then let's figure out if we're going south.
I want to investigate the circle.
Karina, what way do we go? Since you
there-
came with us.
Oh,
Is there anything about these columns that that stand out?
Not really. I mean, they're fluted columns that are kind of old, and you see things like this in pretty much throughout the world fairly regularly.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't really that unusual of a sight.
Well, everyone's still messing with a squirrel. You should just check each of the columns, see if there's anything that sticks out.
They seem like ordinary columns to you.
Investigates thoroughly. Stupid squirrel.
They seem really, really old.
hey, Rogue, make a dex check to see if you can capture the squirrel.
I can hit the squirrel gently and not kill it.
You should try it. It hit me with nuts.
He's gonna do non-lethal damage to the squirrel. Go ahead,
attacked
Lenny.
You
did
attacked
throw-
Nisha?
It threw
I'm
some
gonna
nuts
try
at
to-
me. She like lifts up one leg.
I'm going back to my plan to try to smack the squirrel.
I'm
Okay.
really curious about the squirrel, though.
What's the worst
Well,
that could
I
happen?
mean, you can take a shot at it.
Grease. Grease might work. Don't we have the grease on it?
Is there any reason this would be at disadvantage or anything, or it's just a straight roll?
It's just a straight roll.
Wonder if anybody's got web.
Don't roll.
We don't have any reasons.
Roll. And all right, here, I'm just gonna roll a d20. That's a 12 to hit.
That is a hit.
Yeah, it would do 4 damage, but I am trying to do non-lethal damage, but I'm trying to knock it down.
Okay.
However, that translates to hitting a squirrel.
Okay. You do the 4 damage. Doesn't seem to bother it very much.
What? Dang, that's a tough squirrel.
I don't think it's a squirrel.
It starts chattering at you angrily.
I don't think it wants our help. We should just leave it.
Make it more angry.
Well, it was. How can you tell? It seems just as angry.
Hit it again, harder.
Just ignore it and move on. No big deal.
Ask the crow what's up with this sucker.
I don't know, Carl. Do you understand what it's saying?
Crow shakes his head.
Carl!
Crazy.
Yeah, Carl knows nothing.
All right. So what do you want to do?
I don't know, dispel magic on it.
That's what I would try. If you got it, try it.
I don't have dispel magic, so do
I don't think we have the spells we would need to try and help this thing.
Does anybody have dispel magic?
I don't think
No.
so.
Okay. All right.
I tried it with my fist, but it didn't work.
All right. So, what do you want to do?
I want to find the entrance to the temple,
Okay.
preferably the lower level.
Hey, Squirrel Face, kind of rude person thing, whatever you are, please lead us to the entrance and maybe we can help you if we find someone with the capacity to fix whatever this is.
What do you want me to try and grab the squirrel?
Mage hand?
If you want to not be a weird squirrel thing anymore, you might want some help. We'll need to find additional help for you.
It doesn't seem to be paying much attention to what you're saying.
Oh.
And in fact, at this point, it's not even paying attention to you. It is now looking up into the sky and seems to be cussing out the sky.
It's really pissed off at its god.
Maybe it is a god.
Oh, maybe.
Almighty God of squirrels. I hope I have not angered you.
All right,
Dan,
so
can I just try and grab it? Make a normal attack roll to grab it? Or
you could try.
hold on to it? I'm not swinging with my longsword. I'm just trying to make the attack roll.
Trying to grapple. You're making a grapple check?
Grapple? Would it be a grapple, I guess?
I think so.
Unarmed attack at disadvantage.
Yeah.
What was that?
An armed attack at disadvantage.
Unarmed attack at disadvantage.
Yeah, have you ever tried to catch a squirrel? It's kind of hard to do.
That
They're
day
fast.
the squirrel went berserk at the First Uprighteous Church. Sleepy little town of
All right.
Pascagoula.
Especially crazy angry ones that are glowing.
I think if you sing one more line of that, we're going to be in violation of YouTube's policies.
Monetize.
Okay, so you're gonna make a shot at grabbing the squirrel.
You missed. I'm going to try and grab it if it's running.
Well, there you go.
Toward me.
So I got a 20 and a 22.
Okay, that succeeds. So now you've got to make a contested check. It gets a dex save versus. How the hell did this work? Dex save versus your dex save. Is that what it was?
It has to beat my 20, right? Or my low one, 20? Isn't that what I have to beat?
Well, if there's
probably.
Well, just roll it and see what it gives. And if it's close, then we can figure it out. And if it's not close, we won't worry about it.
Hold on, I'm just looking up grappling real quick. I know there's nothing quick about grappling. Okay, so let's see. He gets that's what he gets.
Ron, get your box ready.
It's a strengths athletic check contested by the target's strength athletic, or dexterity acrobatics check versus the target. And the target can choose the ability to use, it says. So, I don't know. Do you have a stat block for a squirrel? I don't know if you do.
No, but we're going to use, well, yes. I'm going to use his dex.
So that would be against the 20 roll. Because it's a contested strength versus dex check.
Fails.
Veron, get your box ready.
Box
Boom.
is open.
Squirrels in the box. Select the box. Let's go.
Okay.
It's got a coin slid in it so it can breathe. Somebody tie this thing up.
We want to help you. Let us help you.
You know,
Okay,
squirrels
well-
have teeth, then they could shoot through things.
It's wooden.
box?
It's a box.
It'll
Yeah.
take a while to chew through that.
Is it wood?
I'm assuming.
This will be interesting. Okay.
You know how squirrels.
It's adamantium.
You know,
Yeah,
I
squirrels-
bet this is
I
time.
heard wood. I heard wood. Wood is what I heard. So
It's adamantine wood.
Well,
Ironwood.
Left one.
okay. Well, you get the squirrel in the box, and it's in there, and it seems pissed off as hell. It's running around in circles. It's scratching at the sides. It's yelling out the little breathe holes. It is not happy.
Anyone a sleep spell? Sleep.
Right?
You know, if this is something like a
I could
special
check the
spell,
box.
What's that?
Off a squirrel, I'm gonna.
that's gonna be a real.
I said I
pissed
could
off
check the
person.
box.
We're gonna have a Schrodinger squirrel thing going on.
You want to shake the box?
No,
No,
I'm saying I
no.
could.
No, please don't.
Shaken squirrel syndrome.
We've already made it so mad. We're so sorry. We just want to help you.
Look, as a nymph, you know, I don't think that's a good idea.
I wonder if this
Okay.
is the satyr.
So
Can I
you
use
see,
command
you
on
see
it
the
to calm
trails
it down?
coming off here, and you know that you came from the trail that goes to the north. Which way do you
Yeah.
want to go?
Where's
Well,
the just the
well,
wine empty?
We'll ask the girl which way to go.
Yeah, the little girl's with us, right? So that's
Yes.
her.
Oh, she says keep going south.
Well, then we'll go keep
Oh, there you go.
Is the
you
wine
go.
trail done here? Did it stop? Because we were following that.
We already
too.
killed the wine guys, didn't we?
Not
No, we don't know
necessarily.
who.
No.
We don't
You
know.
killed some of
we
the
don't-
wine guys.
We don't know if that was the same one.
If I recall, the wine had the scent of a satyr when originally this came up many moons ago.
I don't.
I
no,
thought,
I don't think so. It was a goatling.
but there was a satyr
We,
also.
I don't think so. I think we assumed it was a satyr, and we found out it was a goatling.
No, there were.
No, I'm quite certain that
Yeah,
we
no,
thought
you-
it was a satyr, and because we didn't know about goatling.
Where's
And we
Galen?
found out it was a
It's
goat.
up north.
Hey, look, there's a clearing here.
There's a clearing here, Galen. Go check it out.
Sure.
Bet that squirrel's
Oh,
the satyr.
I gotta make my
Something
mark.
crazy. It's definitely not.
Nothing
you.
there. The
Yeah.
DM didn't yell roll initiative. So
All right.
Yeah.
I think we found the
nothing there.
temple.
Which way does she say to
I
go?
know.
Oh, I see. it.
Okay,
No.
the clearing grows wider as you continue eastward. Ruined architecture seems to suddenly loom over you. You realize that what you thought were trees are actually towering pillars of fluted marble overgrown with vines and green moss. The columns stand in 2 rows, marching toward a massive stone temple facade. The ruins are worn with unfathomable age, and several of the pillars toppled and shattered centuries ago. Dozens of gargantuan tree roots wind their way through the clearing, climbing over the fallen pillars and rupturing the walls of the temple.
No, you
So-
guys,
so-
I don't like this. Do you know
I know.
why?
Because the last time we were at a temple, you ran inside.
Bad things happened. I mean, it ended okay, but like it wasn't a great time for anyone.
All
Can
right.
I do a perception check using my smell ability to kind of just get a whiff of the whole thing and just get an idea if I can sense any creatures, since she kind of told us there were creatures.
Well, okay, so as you're nearing the temple and trying to figure out what's going on in this area, you notice that the roots of the trees are moving. More specifically, they're moving at you. Roll initiative.
There we go.
Great.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
good. That's way better than last time. If you could just add me to that.
all right,
track.
Darren, I got a 17, but I don't think it's going to populate without you doing it.
even if you click your character first,
Yep, it doesn't
He's using
really
D&D Beyond.
It
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
work. There's nothing
Gotcha.
works for me other
What
than-
is this? Another 6.16? What the heck?
It doesn't want you to go fast.
Yeah, I think it's applying your dexterity modifier in case someone else rolls it. That's a better.
No, I have that put in, but the thing.
Oh,
is,
that's what. Oh, that's what you rolled before.
Yeah, that's what I rolled it before. Yeah, it's like what?
Bane back to his old tricks.
Yep.
At least you're consistent.
Strategic advantage being last.
Okay, what the heck? Monsters.
The real monsters in the forest were us the whole time.
Well, Mason, I know one thing. There's sure going to be thieves in the temple tonight.
All I know is that squirrel is real pissed, and you should throw it at someone's face later.
I was just thinking that. Boom! Bam!
Just not my face.
Like, you find
box
the
was made
lady,
out of
she
wood.
starts controlling us, just throw that sucker at her face.
Okay, somebody off the top of your head, name a monster that looks like a vine out of the monster manual.
Blight.
Treant.
Shambling
sorry.
mound.
Roper?
No, not a roper. No.
Ropers are caverns.
Nope.
Shambling Mound.
It's got tentacle things that shoot
No, not
out.
a Shambling Mound.
Twig Blight.
Yeah,
Treant.
those are probably better at our level.
Assassin vine.
Whatever you pick, we'll know it. What it is.
Assassin vine.
A man trap.
Grasping.
Woodbode, Kelpie, Treant, Blight.
Vine terror. Vine lord.
Just look up Cholt and see
Yeah,
anything.
a vine blight. A vine blight would do it. An
Singing
assassin
tree.
vine.
Oh, come on, roll 20. Help me out here.
A vine terror would work. A viper vine. Any of these.
Peanut Butter Monster.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Vine troll skeleton.
I think
Thank
you
you
should
for
do an
laughing.
assassin vine. That's what you should do.
There we go.
Assassin. Rune chalk.
No matching results. This makes
I was
no
gonna say
sense.
it's
Vine
Well,
terror.
it's probably because you don't have.
Assassin vine.
I mean, all those are probably not standard monster manual.
There's a
things.
vineling.
Twig Blight should be.
Yeah.
Well, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I think it's that I'm not searching correctly. Let's see if
Yeah.
no Twig Blight's not showing up.
Huh.
Vine blight, maybe.
Vine blight should show. That's monster manual.
Yeah.
That's also not showing up. This
Well, I
is
know all the
freaking
workarounds in maps, but I don't know what the workarounds are in this.
weird. No, see, I'm trying to do the quick and easy thing. It's ending up not being quick and easy, which is to grab the thing out of the monsters.
Yeah.
Though, like I said, that seems to be not cooperating because it doesn't have anything that is actually related. Choker vine, maybe.
Do an awakened tree. It's in the 5th edition SRD, so it's got to be in there. Awakened tree.
Like a tree.
There we go.
There's also an awakened shrub. It should do the trick.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, I like the shrub very much better.
There you go. Close enough.
The shrubbery.
Bring in the shrubbery.
I was thinking it too. So
The knights that say neep.
maybe an awakened grass. Ooh.
Okay. No, I found my icon. Now I just got to find my my stats.
Ruh-roh.
Nisha and Galen. Something you might try if you click on your icon, you might be able to add yourself to the turn order.
Nope. I've already
Nope.
tried that.
Won't let you. Okay. I didn't know if that was a DM only thing or not.
It wouldn't let me. Also, technically, I could every time I try to get it to finalize my character sheet, in Roll20 because it's so custom. It won't do it. So I can't roll in Roll20 itself either because it doesn't want to.
And my problem is last week my character sheet was there. I went and typed it all in, and for some reason this week it's all blank.
I probably touched it and it cursed everything, so you can blame me for that.
And I'm not typing it all again, so I'm just going to use B&D again. So.
Same.
Just gonna say right now, I hate the way they laid out this book because finding anything in it is not easy.
I feel your pain. I'm running Princes of the Apocalypse, and George can tell you I keep the actual hardback on my desk when I'm running, just so I can easily reference material without having to fight with the online version. It's hard enough with the hard copy, let alone trying to find it in Roll20.
Well, see, that's the problem is I've got the hard copy right in front of me, and it's still not making it easy.
What's the name of the monster?
The name of the monster is Animated Roots.
Animated Roots. Well, what happens once you just search that on Google? Animated Roots 5e. Apparently, without animated plants, a tree, there is no animated roots.
Apparently, there's no animated roots in here either. Okay, all right. I know what I'm
Cast
going to
Roundup.
Make a save against cancer.
Animate plants, not animated plants.
Animate plants is a 5e spell, but
Yeah.
animated tree
It's not.
is the thing you're using.
It seems to some people on the internet are saying that they used animated or animate objects that spell
Why
to.
You could also just look up a stat.
Are you saying other people on the internet have had the same problem again?
Yeah, and they just used the animate object spell to define the stats of the animated roots.
Or you can use Assassin Vine, which is similar.
You know what? I'm using the damn Assassin Vine. That's just
It's-
easier.
It's
That's
in
a
the
great
SMD.
idea.
I don't know how it compares to whatever the stats are on your thing, but I can imagine they're similar. It's a challenge rating 3. Does it? I suppose you don't have any information on the other thing.
I have a little bit. So if it's challenge rating 3, I can make some modifications.
Just make it a bigger one, double its hit points or something.
Oh, good God! Why am I not pulling up the stats on this? On where Assassin's Vine is out of the Monster Manual, correct?
It's in the SRD.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, here we are. Very good.
There's a link to a page of it.
I could send you a link to it right now.
Yeah, it's in the chat too. So.
Oh, you did.
Okay.
Assassin Vine says CR4.
Not according to this page, but
Yeah.
but this is just one of probably many pages. This one's a weird. This is d20srd.org, so I don't know.
Well, after I'm looking at the Assassin Vines, and with the changes that I'm making based on what it says in the book, it's not going to be a challenge 3. Okay.
CR10.
Now we're just going to copy.
Are you looking at the homebrew?
This also says you can change it to huge, gargantuan, or colossal if you wanted to.
Yeah, these are medium.
I hope it doesn't have 85 hit points.
Do you think I'd be mean to you like that?
Don't answer that. There's no safe answer. That's like, when your significant other asks you if the pants make her, rear look big.
The correct response is always, what do you think?
Yeah,
And then
I don't
you
want to
get
get
yelled
stabbed
at.
in my sleep.
No, it's the
I want to know what you think.
Your fat ass is what makes your fat ass look big. That's what it is.
Whoa.
Funeral services will be held Saturday.
That's just mockery right there.
Funny thing is, I was thinking that is the response, but I'm not. I'm
no
smart enough
filter.
not to say it. I've got 3 sisters.
I have no sisters, and so
Okay, Nisha, looks like you get to go first.
Yeah. Where are the vines? There are the vines?
All over.
where the vines be at?
I know.
Still got a
One,
pocket.
2, 3.
There's only 6 of them.
There's this one over here. I'm gonna throw with the acid in it.
Okay.
Maybe.
Darren.
What kind of save is that?
It's a deck save.
Okay.
Darren, you got to throw me in there too.
Okay, I think an 18 probably makes it.
Yeah, it saves.
What was this? Oh, I need to throw you in. Gotcha.
Yeah, 17.
Okay, hold on. We got duplicates because we switched pages. So, Rosiki, what did you get?
He's got a 16.
Well, he's
Yeah,
got
16.
16. Okay,
Well,
so
that's what I'm seeing. That's what it's showing.
13 is wrong then.
Yep.
Faron's got 11. The tree's got 10. Kairos has got 6. Bane's got a 2. Nisha's got 21.
Yeah, don't forget.
Okay, Bane's got a 2, then the 7 is wrong.
You must be saying something different than
What happens is the last one that we had from the last encounter,
It
when you
saves it.
switch maps, yeah, it saves it. It'd be better off if I would have just cleared it all out. Okay, Kairos, I'm seeing twice. I'm seeing a 6.16 on both.
Yeah, that's what I rolled.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So I've got to guess which one is correct. Are you still seeing yourself on the initiative order?
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then I guessed correctly.
Choose wisely.
Okay, we've got Fran on here twice. One is a
11.1.
11.1's the accurate one.
Okay, so the 2 is wrong. Okay, do we have any more duplicates? I think I've gotten rid of the duplicates. Okay, so Nisha, you threw acid. That you made a save.
You still got to add Galen though with a 17,
Oh,
and then we're good. At least on my end.
okay. Galen 17, and we will do the order again.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Nisha, is that the end of your turn?
Yep. Can't.
Okay.
No. I don't think I have anything else.
All right, Galen, you're up.
So there is this one big thing, or is it several of them?
Several of them.
I see.
Six.
Okay. All right. So we're standing there in an opening, and we see vines creeping towards us. Okay.
Yes, trying to kill you.
Yikes. Well, I'm going to get the hell out of there then. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Go back to here. I don't know what an arrow is going to do to these things, but that's all I got. So that's what I'm going to do. Hang on a second.
Okay.
I will shoot at the one that is closest to Rosiki.
Okay.
That way I get my sneak attack damage. And that, imagine.
Okay, that's a hit.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, so there goes I guess that's everything. Not the greatest dice, but there you go.
Okay, 11 damage. That one goes down.
Okay. That's it for me.
Okay. It is Rosiki.
Right, I guess I get to be a gardener. That doesn't seem very.
Quick.
But he walks up to this one and slashes.
Don't you minotaurs eat grass?
That's a hit.
Got a new nickname. It's called Roundup.
Only 5 damage.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, I like that one. That's really good.
Okay. Still up. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that's what.
Okay. Ferran, you're up.
Alrighty. Move to here. And Hulk Smash.
That is a hit.
Alrighty.
Barely. 12
You
damage.
say
Yes.
Well, it was barely a hit, but it was enough to kill it.
All right. I am then going to continue my movement to here and use my War Priest Blessing to make another attack.
Okay.
And come here.
Oh, yeah. That's a hit.
What?
And 11 damage.
You got some good rolls.
Pow.
dang.
Got that one, too.
Very nice.
Ferran's
And-
roundup, not Rasiki.
I will move here and finish my turn.
Okay. All right. They're up, finally. And we will start with the one next to Ferran. It's going to make an attack at you. And that'll miss. I think this one is going to shamble closer to you as well and make an attack.
Oof.
That's a crit.
That's going to tickle.
We should have used the adamantine.
I think that's about all it's going to do is tickle, though, to be honest with you. That'll be 8 points of damage.
Owie.
That's more than a tickle.
That's some heavy
Are
petting.
do
This
these things
level,
do
that's
these things grapple at
Heavy
all, or
petting there.
what's their shtick? Get it? Their shtick. Stick. That's
Stick, stick.
For now, they're happy to slash at you.
For now.
This one's going to move up here and attack Bane.
Dude. I just like to point out that's like the third nat 20 the DM has got when he's attacking us.
Hey, I don't have any control over it. 13, is that a miss?
That is a miss.
Okay.
Deflected with my shield.
Okay. Now, according to this, yeah, my turn order's still messed up because it's saying Nisha should go next, and Nisha already went. So
you got the wrong. Well, maybe you got the wrong.
yeah,
Kairos
someone
then.
needs to go, and then it shows Galen again, and that's wrong.
Well, no, Galen's after Nisha. Wait a minute. Yeah, Galen's
Should be
after Nisha.
Kairos, and then
be
it should be
Kairos.
Bane.
Yeah, it should be Kairos.
Kairos, then Bane, then Nisha, then Galen.
Yep.
Then Rasiki.
Okay, it's right now. We got it.
Yay.
We got it right now.
All right.
Okay, so that's the end of their turn, and we're moving on to Kairos.
All right, I'm coming in to this guy over here. I will strike with my short sword,
That's a hit.
and
That's enough
Wow.
to kill it.
that's enough to kill it.
Good lord.
And I will move up and use my bonus action, use my offhand with a dagger.
That's a crit.
Nice.
Sweet.
That should have been with advantage, too.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just-
Well,
Can't do better than a crit.
It's not going to change.
Okay, 10 to which one?
The one right on the side of right here. This one.
Okay, dead.
Yeah, that's how we do it. That's the end of my
Yeah,
turn.
you did.
Okay, end of your turn. Bane's up.
There's one left. Thanks for leaving any for me.
Beginning to think we should have done this before we went out to the other one.
Huh? Swam. 13. That's a
Dog is
hit,
unhappy.
right?
Sorry, my dog is freaking out. Give me just a second here. I'll be right back.
Just like that squirrel, guys. The one in the box you're going to throw in someone's face later.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Look, it cannot. It doesn't understand me, and I don't understand it. I'm just. It's your.
This dog break is brought to you by Progressive D&D. Join us Monday night for a stream with Darren Drader.
Yeah, and Saturday at noon Central Time, go get your badge to GaryCon for fun.
Dog's being stupid. All right, so Bane, you're up.
I did 6 damage.
Okay, it is not dead.
Oh.
You just pruned it a little bit.
Just trim
And
the
that's
leaves
it.
off. Okay,
That's the end of my turn.
all right, Nisha, you're up.
Make a deck save, please.
Okay,
Please fail it.
it fails.
Yeah. It takes 5 acid damage.
Nice.
And that's enough to do it in. It's dead.
I did it. I'm a hero at gardening now.
All right, guys, let's go get the horn. We're done.
We achieved the achievement. We got the green thumb achievement.
Got the badge.
Get the badge. Yeah.
Okay, so from where you're at, the only entrance into the temple that you're seeing is over here.
This.
Does this appear to be the lower level of the temple?
Are there
No,
windows?
from where you're at, this looks like a one-level temple.
Do we want to
There are no
circle this temple and see if we can find some way in the lower level? Because
Yeah,
now
I'd
it's
like to
going.
That
case
sounds sneaky.
I'd like to kill the goatlings before we attack the stone things.
I'm pretty sure maybe this squirrel was one of those goatlings. Now I'm thinking about it.
Really?
Yeah, remember the little girl said the goatlings got hangry with the Demetria person, so maybe they had a fight, and now they're goatlings. The goatlings
Why
are
don't we
now
ask for a
squirrels.
girl? Is there any other entrance?
Wow,
Hey,
what a
It
Darren.
has a name. It's Karina.
Karina.
Oh, Karina. I'm sorry. That was rude of me.
Yeah, little
Hey,
girl.
girl.
What's
I heal myself for 6 hit points also.
She says there might be another way in around the other way,
Let's check that.
or there's a
Lead
main
us,
entrance,
please.
or there's a main entrance.
This isn't the main entrance?
No,
Oh, well, if this isn't the main entrance, I'm cool with going in this way.
Can you be really quiet and show us which way?
which
Can
way
we
to
just-
what? What are you looking for?
Hey,
All of the things.
maybe Galen can take a
I'll go,
look in
I'll
there.
go take a sneaky peek.
Can you just take us to the treasure, please?
No, I'm talking about like you could take a look in here. This is the
Oh, well, I can peek in there too. I'll peek.
yes, sir.
I'll even hide in shadows and crap and go in there if I can to get a better
Yeah.
peek.
Whoa.
Oh, you
Just
want to
roll
get a
a-
peek through the
I'll
hole?
just roll a stealth check or something here. Let's see.
This will go great.
Let's see. I've been having crappy rolls, but let's see.
As long as someone doesn't run around the thief.
How do you like that crappy roll on that one?
I'm in
Wow.
fine.
Roll initiative.
I told you, I've been rolling like crap tonight.
It's animated bricks.
This is where you didn't have to roll a stealth check, but because you rolled a nat 1, you kicked the rock, which caused
I
another rock.
tripped a rock and
Yeah.
Okay,
Broke your toe.
the temple antechamber is a wide rectangular room shrouded in darkness, but for the faint rays of light coming through the entrance. The room smells wet and earthy, and the floor is carpeted with soggy dead leaves.
Hey.
You also see a broken bronze shield that is in the middle of the floor.
I love broken bronze shields. All right. How tall is the ceiling? And are
About
there
25 feet tall.
And are there any more of these shambling vine things that look like the shambling vines in there?
You don't see any.
All right. Shall we go in? Shall we proceed? Or do I be the guinea pig and go in there and check it out?
Did you give us the all clear?
Well, as far as I can tell, it's all clear.
And you said it's dark in here, correct?
Yeah, but I get
Yes.
dark vision. But
I
there's ray of
can
light.
cast light if we need it.
Well, you said rays of light. So what would we call that? Dim light, or how would you
Dim
describe
light.
it?
Low light.
I'd say it's dim light.
Dim light.
All right. So
Kenesha just peek around this corner and see if anything's just south of it.
Sure.
Anything there?
is this?
Whoa.
I got a ping. I guess. Hang on a second. How do you ping?
Wait.
You
is
just hold
this-
on the mouse.
Where's the broken shield? Is that the broken shield?
It's not on the map. No, the
Oh.
broken shield's like here.
Is this a way in? Oh, I can't make it.
And that is
It
another
is now.
chamber.
Yeah, is that a way through there? I can't tell on the map. You can go through there, like that.
Yes.
All right. So I'll peek in there.
Okay, this chamber is dominated by a beautiful marble statue of the Titan Sidon. The Lord of Storms sits upon his throne, hunching slightly so that his massive form seems too large for the room. The ceiling is domed with an oculus that allows through a broad ray of light. Sidon holds a large mirror, which catches the light and directs it through a small shaft that opens below his feet.
Okay. Gonna go see.
We should-
find it.
Before we jump in there, we should check the whole area.
We're doing. Looks like the Minotaur's in the hallway, the hypostyle hall out back, and I'll see what's this way. And that also looks like I can peek through here, although I don't know if I can move through there.
It's like the walls don't work.
And if I can't peek through there, I'll just. All right. Well, I'll go peek out this rubble, see if that's another room or if that just goes outside. It looks like it's just going to go outside, which is fine.
So there's a
Can we get
there's
an
a
investigation on
broken-
statue?
I want to look over
Sure,
here. This
you can check out the statue.
there was a broken bronze shield in this hall, like over here, right?
Right.
yes, over here.
Does it still look functional?
It's
Or is it
broken.
like full split into two?
It has been. I mean, it's broken, but
Is it
It's-
mendable?
so it's bronze. It's probably not mendable, but inscribed along the edge of the shield are scenes of a dragon-mounted warrior subjugating a race of 6-armed cyclops.
It's just a throwback to the old ancient war from 500 years ago, sounds like.
Would the mending spell work on this?
Do you want to try it?
Kinda. It takes
Okay.
a minute to do mending while they're investigating. I'm gonna
We got a
try.
minute. We can probably talk about squirrels or something from there.
Yeah, that box is probably real loud.
I mean, we spent 20 minutes talking about them earlier. Why? One more minute.
We could dump it down this hole.
We could throw
No,
the
you
squirrel down
No.
that hole.
Someone
What's
say,
what's
Drop the
Okay.
squirrel down that hole.
no, that's my squirrel now.
Okay, so you're going to cast mending on the shield.
It's in my box.
Okay,
That's what she said.
it works, and you now have an intact bronze shield from antiquity.
Cool.
Awesome.
So now I have a shield, is what you're saying.
You
Right.
And
should-
that's helpful.
Great. All right, what's this? Pool or just a floor?
Okay, this
Huge
expansive
shield.
rectangular room is shrouded in darkness. You hear the echoing sounds of droplets falling in a vast pool of deep, stagnant water. Black vines and massive tree roots climb down the walls and wind across the room. As you walk forward, the stone floor gradually descends into the water.
All right, got a fan of water, so I'm not going in there.
Would you like me to cast light now?
Sure, go ahead. I don't care.
Sure. Galen
Cast
just
it.
ran
Cast-
to the other room.
Cast it in the water. Can you do that? Can you
Oh, look,
cast it in?
there's some doors over there.
I actually can. I can target pretty much anything and cast it on it.
Pretty
Are
sure
these
that's-
pillars in there? Is that what these are?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
All right.
That's the main entrance, George.
You have to
I'm
touch
gonna
it.
target
Oh,
this one right here with a light spell.
Okay.
Do you need me to?
The room is now lit up.
What is that thing?
Snake, a snake.
Ooh, it's a snake. Sorry.
Badger.
You mean what are those things?
What's the watcher in the water?
Well, the person did say there were oozes on the lower level, so this must be the lower level.
Oh, fuck that. I'm not messing with oozes. All right.
No, this isn't the lower level. This is a hole
I
on the
think-
floor.
This is the upper level because the lower level's down that hole.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a secret hole that goes to a hidden upper level. Who knows?
Hey, Ferran. Why don't you come and
Yes.
cast that light spell down in that hole so we can see what's there? Of course, it'll
He's
work
already-
to help.
He's already
Nobody's looked down the hole yet.
Well, you can cast a spell more than once.
Looks like there's a ray of light going into the hole.
Yeah,
But
can we
there's-
see what's
there's-
down
But there's something in the pool.
there? Yeah, do you want to go play with it? I don't.
Yeah, I could Eldritch Blast it from here, so I don't care.
I target the I guess the wall in this hole, or something that I can see that would possibly brighten it up and cast
Well,
light in there.
Well, hang on just a sec before you waste a spell slot.
It's a cantrip, so it's free.
Okay, so
Doesn't
if the
light
light
require you
is
to-
shining down in there, it's shining on something, I imagine. Unless it's just hitting more mirrors and.
Yeah, it could be.
But we should be able to peek down there and see what it's shining on, shouldn't we?
Okay. So you're shining a light down there, and as soon as you do that, the light bounces right back up and illuminates the ceiling.
Nisha, does your what do you call that thing? The innocuous, your spider? Can you see through it?
Oh, Olive?
Yeah, can you send your spider down there to investigate?
I mean, I can send olives down there, but I can't see through olives. I don't believe.
Can you communicate through her? I mean, I don't know how it works.
I mean, I could tell Olive to go down there and then like maybe come back up and like draw us a little outline of what's down there.
Okay. So
What if
that's
I-
what you can do?
Yeah, but what if I just stick my head there? Can I just like kneel down and stick my head in there?
That seems dangerous.
You stick your head in there, blocking off the light, so the light that was bouncing up onto the ceiling stops, and well, except for a faint outline in the shape of your silhouette. It looks like,
Quit licking my microphone.
from what you can tell, looks like there's a good 20-foot drop into whatever it is below.
I think
But I can't see what is at the bottom of the 20 feet.
At the bottom of the 20 feet is a mirror pointed straight up.
How big is the mirror?
At least as big as the hole. It's only a small size hole.
Oh,
So it's circular. It's circular, and let's just say 3 feet in diameter.
So someone could fit through it if they're small enough.
Yes.
it could fit in 3 feet.
what are you
I don't-
saying if they're
I don't-
small enough?
I don't think a centaur or
Well, the centaur and the minotaur aren't going to fit probably, but
Yeah.
I could.
Somebody that hasn't been eating a bunch of cookies and pastries.
or
Oh.
somebody that.
Hey,
Are you
or-
trying? Are you trying to
Okay.
say that the small size halfling is no longer a small size halfling?
All
I
right,
plead
hold
the
on.
fifth.
Let me confirm something for George before we do anything else. So I'm gonna go out. And I'm gonna
I
go
shoot
around.
that thing.
I'm gonna go over. No, George, wait. I'm gonna peek around here to make sure that this is.
I already rolled the attack.
Yeah, a long time ago.
All right, go ahead.
I'm just saying. I can't take
Wait,
it back. I rolled. Does 11 hit that thing?
Hit what thing?
He shot at the
northern
tentacle or
ooze
whatever it
thing.
is.
Oh, dear God. Okay. It hits.
Oh dear God. That's
Yeah, that was not a good thing to
Oh,
hear.
dear
Dear
God.
God, from the DM.
I guess we're jumping down the hole is what I'm hearing.
Oh,
Well, no,
wait,
I mean you're certainly welcome to do what you want.
I mean, unless the whole pool is a slime thing. Ooh, that didn't think about that. Maybe he can't move.
Okay, so the only thing that I've got an issue with here is it's submerged in water, and I'm not sure how
Disadvantage?
shooting through water works exactly.
I would say disadvantage for sure.
I can't tell what that is. Are those tentacles? What is that?
Maybe.
That sounds fair.
I can't tell
Well,
what that's
find out.
supposed to
So
represent.
let me
So-
roll a second attack then,
That works.
or yeah, I'll just toggle a different attack for disadvantage, and
Ouch.
that's a 10.
That still hits.
All right.
Nice.
Well, we'll just take the 7 force damage we just rolled earlier.
All
Unless you
right.
want me to roll the damage too again, I can roll the damage too. I don't care.
No, if you already did 7 damage, that's fine. Okay, it takes the damage and it's not too pleased, so roll initiative.
Yay!
No, wait. Before we roll initiative, clear the initiative tracker first.
Oh, actually, we don't need to because we're not switching maps.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Because I see all our numbers here. That's why I'm saying.
21 for Galen. You're gonna have to manually add it.
Okay.
I gotta fix it.
That's
Ooh, I
Bane's
rolled a
gonna
5
laugh.
this
I'm
time.
gonna laugh if that was Bane's 1. Who got the 1?
Not me.
The whatever the monster is.
the-
That was Dylan's roll.
What the heck?
Technically, he got a -1.
That's 3 in a row, George.
How's he got 6 3 times in a row? Wow.
No, I technically rolled a
It's
3.
you know,
I-
Mark is
I'm
beast.
I'm just gonna test it again. Okay,
No,
just
hey,
wanted to make sure.
Who got the
No,
20?
I'm taking the 6, but I'm just saying
Oh,
it's
I
just
see.
weird that I rolled it 3 times, 6, 6, 6, but it's technically 6.16. So
You've been talking to Leland again, haven't you, George?
Oh, the good show.
Evil, yeah, great show.
It's twisted. I'm on season 3 now.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
the
I blame it
final,
on George.
final episode I think just should have been releasing like any day now.
Okay, looks like Galen goes first.
All right. Well, Galen's outside the temple. So what do I see around the corner? Can you reveal that? Is it just an
Sure.
entrance to the slime pit? I don't know that George has unwittingly angered.
Where are you?
Oh shit! There's something else there too. Oh, maybe
There's
it's not.
nothing.
Oh, maybe that is the stairs down there. All right. Well, that's what I came out here to find. So let's see. 5, 10, 30, 35.
Galen,
Let's see anything else.
I don't hear anything.
Galen hears blasting. He goes, "What the heck is that moron doing?"
All right. That's it for me.
Okay, Rosiki, you're up.
Let's see. I guess I can see Karos. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Can't get through all them. Hey guys, what's going on over here?
There's something in the water.
Oh, wow.
Something in the water.
Maybe we should leave it alone.
Need a bigger boat.
Too late for that.
Too late.
There are doors over
I
there.
will dodge. And
Rosicky, swim. Rosicky, go for a swim.
I poked at the Minotaur, if you will.
Nisha has rubbed off on Kyra.
I don't tell people to go for a swim.
Okay, so Rosiki, other than moving, are you doing anything?
yeah, I'm dodging and I'm ending my turn.
Okay, Nisha, you're up.
Are we supposed to do things? Can she even see it from where she is?
That was kind of my thought.
Kinda, yeah.
You can see movement in the water, yes.
She
There's a
probably
light
can't
spell in
see
there.
this one with that pillar there. She can probably see this one a little.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, she'll throw some acid. So it has to make a deck
Throwing
save.
it's better than
If
hitting
you
it, I
need to
guess.
make the deck save at advantage, that's your call as DM.
Okay, all right. It's going to make its deck save with advantage.
It's in water. I can't imagine it would. not have advantage on
I don't
that.
know.
It gets a
It still
13.
fails. It takes
Your
5
acid is
damage.
strong.
Okay. Actually, no, it takes 2 damage.
Cool enough.
Oh. It's a green is. Is it green?
Probably just-
Is that the end of your
I
turn?
Please move. Please move.
Yeah, she'll move. Oh, hold on. She's gonna
Well, I
like
don't get the move. Wait, do I get the move?
kind of.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
she's gonna go. She's gonna go this way
God.
Okay.
and cower small in the corner, scared of things.
Okay. Ferran, you're up.
All right. Let's see.
These things are annoying in Baldur's Gate 3. I thought I'd just point that out.
Are they
So I
annoying?
believe I
Is that
can
what you
get
said?
to right there. That would be 40 with difficult terrain. And criminy. We're gonna do a guiding bolt. Let me give you the information on it.
Okay. Flash of light, creature, ranged spell attack, lots of damage. Next attack, creature roll. Target's the end of the next turn has advantage.
And
Okay.
I can see both of them, correct?
From where you're at, I'm gonna say that you've got line of sight on this one. I would say that this one has got a pillar in the way.
Okay, no problem. That's the one I'm targeting then.
Okay.
So, guiding bolt.
That'll hit.
Nice.
All right.
Give me some damage.
Make it a lot of damage, please.
Are you freaking kidding
Wow.
That
Wow.
me? And
That's
that's
disappointing.
upcasted. That's
Okay.
upcasted.
48.
Wow. That's
6211. Wow.
that's terrible.
I mean, it could have been worse,
It could have been. Could have been.
but
2.
it's not. It's not the greatest. It's
All
better
right.
than my 2 by a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. Kairos, you're up.
Oh yes. I'm going to keep the distance, and I'm going to fire at the one I fired at before. And do I still need to roll with disadvantage, or?
I'm gonna say no because they're actually moving up out of the water now.
All right.
Gross.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Like
11 force.
All right, remember that bottom one. The next person to attack it has advantage.
Okay.
All right. And that ends my turn. Let's see, what bonus actions do I have? No, that's it. I'm going to. That's my turn. That'll my turn.
Okay. Bane, you're up.
All right. I will follow suit.
Be right back.
Guiding bolt hits also. Oh yeah, I had advantage, but
Which one are you attacking?
the same one that Ferran attacked.
Okay, so the
I
one
had
up here.
advantage, but
Okay,
no.
give us some damage. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, Ferran was hitting this one.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Give me some damage on it.
All right.
Did you roll with advantage on that?
I didn't. I mean, I should have, but I didn't.
15.
Crit fish.
I could have
Okay.
critted, but
That kills it. So
Oh.
what we're going to do is, because that's the one on the initiative trackers, I'm going to remove this one up here. I'm going to move this one up here. And we're going to replace its hit points with what the other one had. Except he was more like here instead of there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
where am I here? I will go cower. I mean, protect Nisha. Yes. That's the end of my turn.
I'm very
Okay.
small.
You're being a hero. Good for you.
All right. This one is going to squish its way up to here. And let me see if it's got reach on that attack. It does not. So it's not able to make an attack this round. Galen, you're up.
It's gonna dash.
Oh, I
Dash?
think I'll just sit down and take a nap. I'm just
By
going
the
to
time
stay
you
there.
get there, it might be dead.
Pass. That's what I'm saying. I'm not wasting my time.
Okay, Rosiki.
Okay. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll run up to here. And as he's running, he's pulling his javelin out. And as he gets right there, he tries to slam into it.
Okay.
13.
That is a hit.
Oh, nice.
And it looks like he
15.
doesn't have resistance against it either. How much?
For 15 piercing damage.
All right, you killed it.
Max damage.
Nice.
Max damage.
Good job, brother.
And I lift up my lance and it's like dangling on it. And I swing it around to Nisha. Look, Nisha.
Oh, please no. Thank you.
So Galen walks back
Sorry.
to the temple and say, "Did I miss anything?"
You killed it till it's dead.
We killed a couple slugs.
Cool. Let's go see.
A couple of oozes.
I'm
Is
gonna.
there
Can I glance
anything-
around inside the pool to see if I can see anything of
Yeah.
interest?
Anything glinting? Nisha's looking too.
Yeah.
I cast light back on that back pillar so that we can see.
I asked the girl, what's in the backside? Do you know what the back end of the temple is at?
Yeah,
She says that's where the stairs are. You don't see anything of value in the pool. And I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day here because it's almost 7 o'clock here. So
The back end, it's a tushy.
you've actually made very good progress. There's a good chance that you'll be able to make it the rest of the way through this temple next time.
On session 11! That's
On
XP.
session 11, yes. All right, so let's go ahead and do our outros, and we'll start with Kat.
I'm Kat. I'll play Nisha. She did okay today.
Yeah, you didn't get anybody killed today.
She didn't go ahead of everyone. She found a
you didn't even
shield.
try to get anybody killed today.
She found a shield. She ate some bread. She was in good spirits. It's been an okay day, despite being horrified for this tiny person running away from goat man.
You don't forget you tortured the squirrel, so you partook in that.
She didn't torture the squirrel. She just threw its nut back at it.
Mhm.
Oh, hey.
All right, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Galen didn't do much this game either. I think you got hit for the first time I think I missed pretty much every other time. So,
Okay, Mando.
I'm Mando Matt, the other Matt. I play the War Cleric Farron Sandhoof, who is a centaur and evidently is now a beast of burden, carrying around people. Just so you know, I do charge for this.
well, we're all going to get in line to take our turn riding you.
Oh, baby, you're such a
Whoa.
tease.
No. Does that count as interspecies stuff, or I don't even want to know.
Let's not go there. Some things are better left unknown.
All right, Dan.
Hey, I'm Dan. I'm playing Rosiki. I've got some kind of a kebab now. Join us on Progressive D&D on Monday night, and we're going to be talking to Darren Drader. He's going to be our special guest.
I will be there.
Excellent.
Okay, George.
I'm George. I play Kairos the Swarlock, and he's getting into the groove of using weapons again. So, how many did I kill today? 3.
You did all right today.
You killed what, 5 goatlings, 2 slimes.
And we didn't get a chance to eat goat.
There's 6 goatlings, aren't there?
It smelled bad.
Could be.
Here to have fun. That's what we're doing.
All right, Ken.
Yeah, today was good. Killed a lot of things. Tried out some new spells. Very
two
it's
vines.
good outing. Yep.
How many vines were there? There were 5 vines. Right?
Six
Yeah.
six
Six
roots.
vines.
Oh yeah, 6. All right. Darren Drader, game designer of almost a quarter century. It'll be 25 years coming up next year. Currently, I've got that book for sale that I have mentioned, Omega Force Shadowhawks, military adventure of 2075. Check that out. I've also got a book in Drive-Thru RPGs. Now it's in the top 10, but it's still ranking. So that would be Traveler Bounty Hunters. I've got various other things out there, but right now those are the two that are worth talking about. As Dan mentioned before, I will be on Progressive D&D this Monday. Come check that out. And other than that, we're going to go ahead and call it a day. So we'll see you guys again in 2 weeks, except for the half of the group here, which is also part of the Temple of Elemental Evil.
We'll see you next week for that.
See you next week. Yes.
Yep.
That's right.
Same bat
All
time,
right.
same bat channel.
Yep. So we'll see you later.
See you later.
Bye, everyone. Good game.
Bye.